closing in.
Without a sense of confidence, I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take.
I've felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Discomfort endlessly has pulled itself upon me.
All right, everybody. How you doing tonight? Good to see you after the debacle of last week.
Hey, man, how are you?
How you doing, Mike? Good to see you.
So, listen, I've been preparing for you this evening, and I'd like to say good evening.
There you go. Salud. Of course, Patty's got to start right off. I never liked that, and now I remember why.
That's Patty's job. Her job is to make sure that you feel like the shoe heel that you are.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Well, I tried to look for an older song. I couldn't find one. I was going to start playing Sinatra for people. How you doing tonight, Patty? Tank Top Tropics, how are you tonight? Craig, my Australian buddy, how are you doing? T's Fish Tanks, Geek Boy. Hello, Adele, how are you doing? Cooper and Mrs. Cooper, how are you doing?
Cooper and Mrs. Cooper.
That's right. Ricky, how you doing, brother?
Ricky.
Rico Stan, nice to see you as well.
Rico Suave.
Hello, Deborah. Nice to see you.
Deborah.
Muppet.
Mupp.
Wow, there's a bunch here tonight. Let's see. Chalupa, no tomatoes. I always like that name. Now, everybody, let me in on what the heck does hashtag chicken lips mean?
Oh, we're just coming over from elsewhere. That's okay.
Okay.
Chicken lips should be showing up anytime.
Who is Chicken Lips?
Chicken lips is Fishymon. Fishymon Chicken Lips. Where is he?
Oh, all right.
He'll show up. Give him time. He'll enter. How are you, Vinny?
I'm all right. Now I'm getting you. Patty, it's just a song. They're gonna give me a copyright warning anyway. All right? Patty, next time.
Listen, I told you how not to get copyright warnings, Vinny. I did.
I know, but I like playing the songs like that everybody knows and hates, like Patty.
Okay. All right, I get you. It was a great song, by the way. I love that song.
But I am going to use what you told me for in video stuff.
Yeah, it's great stuff, man. And
it's great for videos because you can't play anything copyrighted in a video. They're on you. They're on you like crazy.
Oh, well, listen, they send me those freaking copyright messages all the time, but I go, look, here's a license, kiss my ass, and they do.
I got into I actually got permission from an artist to use his song in my first live stream when I turned 50, and I'm still arguing with them about it. I'm like, here's the guy who made it's his song. He said, go ahead.
You have to have it in writing. You have to have it in writing. I have it in writing every time. I'm like, here it is in writing, kiss my ass, and they do.
Oh, God. Such a pain in the ass, though. Let's be honest.
Well, they're not set for so they hit me up for like each song like 2 times, and then after the second time they leave me alone.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah,
that's my problem. I keep changing up the song. Maybe I need to just play the same song.
Yeah, well, I mean, I use it for the logo thing, so you know.
They don't do anything. They give you a warning, really.
Yeah.
And then if you do monetize ever, they're going to take your money from you. But whatever.
Vinny, you're looking awfully militant tonight. Do you have a helmet?
No, I actually cut my hair today. That's
okay. All right. Yeah.
I cut my hair and shaved, and I put this on when I come down in my Vinny Aquatic shirt. I put this on when I come down here because it's a little chilly in the basement tonight.
It's a little chilly in the basement. It's not chilly here right now. It's like 87 degrees.
I was talking to somebody in Arizona. They said they had a little bit of snow today in Arizona.
We did not have any snow, at least not the kind that falls out of the sky.
No.
But, that's Florida for you.
I've been to Miami. We've all seen, all of us old people have seen Miami Vice. We know what goes on.
Right. Mm-hmm. Florida's an interesting place for sure.
I still want to dress like which one was it? Crockett?
Crockett. Yeah. Listen, I went to high school in a white suit and a pink t-shirt one time.
Oh my God, dude.
I did. Worked out fine for me too. I get beat up and I got laid, so what do you want?
Colin, how you doing? Well, that speaks a lot for the times we lived in back then. There was a really weird fashion era going on in the late 80s. Yeah, there was some real with parachute pants and
parachute pants.
And then all the stupid white kids running around with the Michael Jackson Thriller jacket on for a while. That was a good one.
I got $100 says you owned a pair of parachute pants.
Of course I did. Not only did I, parachute pants and bondage pants. I wore bondage pants to Catholic high school.
Bondage pants.
With all the little hooks and clips and all that thing on there with my Sex Pistols t-shirt.
That so doesn't surprise me even a little bit, Vinny.
No, I did push the borders a little bit.
No.
Craig, that's a t-shirt I kind of just made with those iron-on prints. I'm working to do my full-color logo on a shirt, but it just seems like there's not enough time in the day anymore.
By the way, I want to shout out anybody who needs a sign for their backdrop for their live streams, call Vinny.
Yeah.
He makes great freaking signs. Seriously.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I had everything in a box for Friday, and then UPS blew me up.
Well,
so
that
everything's
happens.
going to ship out Monday.
That happens.
Oh, God. We got a new driver, and he just...
Patty says Vinny was a wannabe Guido.
No, it was never a Guido. Never a Guido.
Listen, Patty is always right, Vin.
No, I was a punk
Patty
rocker.
Patty is always right.
Well, that's true. That's true. I mean, she does rule the world now. But yeah, bondage pants. They were black with all hooks and weird zippers on them and everything.
I have bondage pants now, but they're not the same thing.
Oh, I doubt it. I remember I got them in Greenwich Village. I remember right next to Bleecker Bob's there was a thrift store. So not only I wore used bondage pants, which now that I think about, yeah,
wow.
I washed them. It looked like whoever did it once and then decided it wasn't for them. Because they were in really good shape for bondage pants.
Listen, Vin, you don't wear other people's leather pants. That's just
it wasn't
rule.
leather. No, I've
okay.
never worn leather pants.
Okay.
I watched that episode. I watched it. No, they were kind of like a black jean material.
A what jean material?
Like a black denim.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't want you getting out of these things. You got to think about it. You could rip through parachute pants. Once you got them started, it was easy. This thing was basically the same material they make a straitjacket out of, except black.
Okay.
It did taper at the ankles, though, so I will admit that.
They tapered at the ankles. Did you stuff them into your high top pennies?
No, I had a Harley. I walked around with bondage pants and knee-high Harley boots, a leather jacket, and a stupid Sex Pistol t-shirt. And I wondered why every day on the way home on the bus, the football team used to try to beat me up.
So basically, you didn't get laid until 2004.
No, actually, that's a whole nother story. When I was 15, I kind of dated a 32-year-old married woman when I was 15.
Oh, good for you.
Well, it was back in, don't judge. It was back in the day.
Listen, I feel you. I dated a cop's wife. That didn't work out well.
No. They're strung a little tight, those you know, they're wound a little tight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit.
You got to wash the pants before you wear them.
It isn't bondage attire unless you need a whole bottle of baby powder to get into it.
Yes, exactly.
Fair point.
Patty says, "Don't bring up any sex history. We'll be here all night." Like I'm a man whore. Like I don't know. Things just happen to me. I don't know what happened. I was just I don't know. And not only that, I was still 15. And my second girlfriend kind of was her sister, who was 26-year-old at the time.
God, you dumbass. You total dumbass.
I don't know what I did.
I can't believe you're still alive.
And then my mother caught us. Because stupid me, I brought home a picture of my married manager at the mall store I worked at. And I put it on my little thing right next to my Captain Kirk picture and stuff. And my mom's like, "Well, what's going on here?" So she called my dad. And she's like, "I don't want to tell your dad about this." And my dad was like, "Oh, he was all, how old is she?" It's like, "Oh, all right."
Listen, T. I would like to understand what the hell south means. Why did anything bad have to have gone south? Why couldn't it have gone east or west? That's all I'm asking.
I have a good non-weird, well, it is weird, but it's not that kind of weird story about what happened to me last weekend.
It's not that kind of weird.
No, it is that kind of weird, but now I'm kind of just a participant in it. No, I'm not a participant.
You're not a participant?
No,
Listen, we're on YouTube.
I was there. Okay, let's just tell the story. So what happened? I get a call about 3:30, 4 o'clock from a buddy of mine. Him and his wife.
Don't act like you have friends.
I pretend. I probably owed him some money or something. Who knows? So he gives me a call and he says, "Listen, I need to go to my house to pick up some stuff because him and his wife are getting a divorce, and he's got to get his crap out of there." Now, thinking back on it, we probably should have went with an officer of the law or someone just to kind of just to make sure things didn't go south. Right? We don't want things.
Why
to do
did it have to be fucking south, Vinny?
Dude, listen. Let's not go there because you're gonna get me talking about the war and northern aggression, and I promise not to do that tonight.
No. We're not doing politics tonight.
So what happens is I go and all right. So I got to go meet with him. He's got to go to his. Now this is a $450,000 house that they bought about 2 years ago. That this guy now has to live with his mother because he's not in the house anymore. Now the catch is the fact. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you doing tonight? The catch is the fact that she has already moved in. I guess her new boyfriend. So we show up there to grab his stuff, and the new boyfriend's there.
Oh, good.
And now these two guys, look, all right, I'm going to preface it. I'm about 5. I'm short, all right? Now my buddy's about 6'2".
We know you're a tiny person, Vinny. We know.
Yeah, it's why I talk so loud, a Napoleon complex. It's actually just wearing my hand in my shirt like he did. But actually, Napoleon was tall for his era. But anyway, that's what they said. So, the one guy, my buddy, he's in really good shape. He's one of them. He's one of them. I go to the gym. I have time for this stuff. And the other guy was about 6'3", 6'4". So I'm thinking that these are two giants. Now, I was hoping that the other guy would just stay in the house. But that was not in the plans. First, she comes out, and him and her start arguing about little stupid tchotchke things. Like, he wants to take this with him.
I can't imagine that happening.
No, I was blown away by it. So I'm just sitting there watching. Now they start getting into it. Now,
Taken by surprise.
There's no kids involved here. There's no nothing like that. Now my buddy is a muscular guy, but he's not. Let's put it this way: he's not Rambo. Okay.
He's Rambo.
The guy is basically a chiropractor. Right? Is what he does.
Chiropractor.
Yeah, you know. I mean, I don't know. There might be some really kick-ass chiropractors out there.
I've never met a tough guy chiropractor in my life.
Well, neither did I after seeing what my friend went through with this other. So the other guy eventually comes out. What are you yelling at him like, dude? They're not even divorced yet. They're already living in the house. You couldn't just stand there and just no. But see, these guys are younger than me. My buddy's 34, 35, and the other guy's probably 30, 32. So they still have no clue what life's all about, and now they start yelling at each other, and they try to go after each. So I got to get in the middle of these two big 6-foot-something guys. I'm not in the mood for this, and she's like whipping it up too, going like, yeah, this and that. Now I'm in between these two guys, and it turns out that neither one of them know how to fight.
Oh my God!
Neither, dude.
Were they kicking at each other?
Basically, almost like.
So they were trying to kick each other in the knees and get you in the face.
I don't know if they were trying to slap each other or they were taking turns saying, "You keep me back, you keep me back." I thought they were gonna pinch each other for a minute.
They're going for the nipple clamp.
Yes, I thought they were purple nurples. They were going to give each other strawberries.
Oh, shit.
For a minute there, I thought they were just going to hug and leave the girl and go be with each other like Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'm looking at these two dudes. All right. It finally breaks up. Now, she's still screaming at everything.
Right,
now,
of course. Yeah,
at this point, the neighbors have pretty much had enough. So they got to call the cops. And then the cops show up. And the cops come up to me. They made me go to the side and they asked me, what are you doing here? All this and that. They go, we're punches thrown. And I actually just giggled in the cop's face. I actually giggled. I said, Dude, I would not call them punches. No, no, I would not call those punches whatsoever. I don't know what. I said it was like men on film trying to fight each other. They were giving each other finger snaps.
They were giving each other finger snaps.
And then the worst part is I'm driving home after my buddy
Jesus
gets read the
Christ.
riot act by the police. You're not allowed to come here anymore without us being with you or something. And we get the whole ride back. He's telling me how he was going to kick this guy's ass. And I mean, I don't want to kick him when he's down. But no, I don't. Dude, my boy would have got his ass kicked by Stephen Hawking. Right? Where he was, I mean, I was looking at these two, because I've been in between a real fight before.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I was expecting to get punched or pushed or.
Hey, people,
no.
just so you understand, Vinny's been in between a real fight before, but he's never actually been in one.
Oh,
Okay, next.
Oh, God. Don't even start that subject. With a mouth like mine, you think I've never been in a
Oh,
fight?
yeah, that's fair point.
And I've never.
Vinny, stop. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Will you do me a
What
favor and say stop it?
Stop it.
Thank you.
Okay. Why? What? There you go. Is that the drinking word tonight?
Your drinking game.
I felt so bad for the guy though, because not only did he act all effeminate in front of his soon-to-be ex-wife and all the neighbors, as all the neighbors were pretty much watching. Not only that, but he had to go home, and he's living in his old room in his mom's house, and he's still paying the mortgage on the $450,000 house.
Jesus Christ.
And he's paying her legal fees and his legal fees, and they're going to hook him up. He's got to pay alimony pretty soon, and she's already got a guy in the house. Now, look, I'm not saying if the situation's reversed, it's not just as messed up, all right? But, oh, my God, I looked at him. I didn't even know what to say to him. I said, dude, I don't know what to tell you at this point. I mean, I was married, but I didn't have that much skin in the game. Jesus.
Oh, Vin, sir.
Yeah, well, that's what happened.
So I have a problem.
Hmm?
I don't know what any of that has to do with fish.
It doesn't. But it does explain. It does explain where I was last week,
Okay,
because I was missing in action last week.
I was a
and
little
that's
pissed at you last week. I was going to come up and chat with you for last week, but you decided to dip out.
I expected to be home in an hour.
Yeah.
We're gonna go pick up some CDs, and I want my records back, like Sam Kinison. I want my records back. I want my records back.
Oh wait, hold on. Was that a reference to a famous person that has nothing to do with fish?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but Sam Kinison might have had a fish tank. I'm not sure.
I was just checking.
Well, that's right. So we're good with all that. So that's where I was. That's what I did. I talked to him.
Dude, you're gonna get me really drunk tonight, just so you know.
Right. I try to console him. So, all right, let's talk about fish.
Okay, let's talk about
Let's
fish.
see. What am I doing in the fish room?
I don't know. What the fuck are you doing in the fish room?
God only knows. Well, that night screwed me all up because that's water change night too. It threw
it's
me
water
over to
change
Sunday.
night.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah, so I've been trying to decide if I'm doing water changes today or tomorrow for the last week and a half.
Let's be honest. If your tank is running pretty good, you can kind of slide a little bit with an established tank.
But listen, all my tanks are fine. My tanks are good, but they do get to a point where they're swimming around going, holy shit, dude, I can't see. You got to do something about that. I have a 3,000 gallon water change I have to do tomorrow. You want to come over and help?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
All right, come on.
I'll put on my bondage pants. I'll be right down.
Oh, yeah, baby.
No, I have a problem. I just had a brown algae bloom.
Brown algae bloom.
Yeah, I left the light off too long.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I
What were you
believe-
doing, Vin?
It's nothing. It was at work. It's the tanks at work. So we don't turn on. We just leave the shop lights on to light the tanks. And then I had a big. As a matter of fact, I made a video about it. It'll be out tomorrow. Brown algae and why it sucks and how to get rid of it.
So actually tomorrow or like 4 days from now?
No, it's actually tomorrow. I did all the editing.
Actually tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Well, look, I put things on a schedule. That's why I don't even write it down anymore. There's no point because something always happens.
Right.
So, and also, I do have 2 teenage daughters that live with me full time. So that is
I'm surprised you're still alive. Honest to God, do you lock your bedroom door at night?
No, and the weird thing is, the kids came down. They took my charger the other night. I'm sleeping. Thank God I sleep wearing clothes. I'm sleeping with the dog. The dog just slept right there too. He looked at him and they took my charger. So in the morning, I'm like, where's my charger? Oh, I spent a half hour looking under the bed, and did I leave it upstairs? And then I finally go, oh, those kids came down and took it. And then,
dude, I don't let that shit happen for like 5 seconds. Like the minute something goes missing, I'm like, Liz, honey, where the hell is my shit? Where is my stuff? Because I know you moved it.
I divorced my
true story.
I have nobody to ask. Go ahead. Go try to wake up two teenagers. Go try to wake up 2 teenagers at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I have. Oh. I know that story. I know that story.
Ricky, the new fish is awesome. I'm watching him. He's right there in the corner.
Wait, what new fish? What did you get?
Well, I got a new Frontosa.
You got a Frontosa?
Yeah, well, a little baby one. And
when are you sending all these fish that are too damn big for your tanks to me?
That's a good question. Right now, I don't have anything that's too big, but I do have. I have a silver arowana that's getting too big.
You need to drive him down here. He needs to come here.
Oh my God! I don't even know if I'm allowed in Florida anymore. I'd have to check.
That's probably true.
What are the statute of limitations?
Wait, no, listen. Florida is, yeah, I know. Go on vacation, leave on probation. I get that. But listen, Ben, you're clear here. They like your type here.
Listen, I've been to Florida a million times. I remember, okay, so here's another stupid story. I was in Clearwater back in the day when Clearwater was...
You were like next door to me.
Clearwater, all neon and all this stuff, and I was with my 2 buddies. We drove down to Florida to paint my buddy's mother's mom's house. We were going to stay there for a week. We were going to go to the pool.
Say that again real fast. You came down to paint your buddy's brother's...
No, my buddy's mom's house.
Your buddy's mom's...
Yeah. The guy who worked with me back in the day, Jim.
Okay,
my buddy,
got it.
Huddleston. He's from
Huddleston?
Yeah, Huddleston. He's from Kentucky, actually. He was from Kentucky, so we used to call him Hillbilly
Everybody
Jim.
In chat, say Huddleston out loud.
It's huddle. And then stun. Yeah, like football. So we go down into Peyton's mom's place.
What does stun have to do with football?
No, nothing to do with football. So the first night we're there, we're walking on the beach. 3 guys walking on the beach smoking a joint. Because,
never seen that before.
No, I mean it did
not look in Florida. That would never happen here.
It looked slightly homoerotic for a minute there. But anyway, so there's this girl and her boyfriend walking on the beach, and my stupid friends need to say something like, I'm like, leave him alone. It's a guy. There's 3 of us. He's a guy. Let him walk with his girlfriend. You're just jealous.
Well, wait a minute. Was the guy from Florida, or was it just another tourist? Because if the guy was from Florida, he would have knifed you all. If it would been just another tourist, then
that was back in the day. He looked a little young, and we were all young.
It was another tourist. Okay, I got you. Okay, listen, I got you.
Yeah.
Because listen, had it been an actual Floridian, you would be dead today.
Not me.
Yeah.
They would have been dead, not me. I would have got out of it. Trust me. I would have taken it. Because I got really mad. You would have been
a little guy standing in between the middle of a fight, going, "Stop it!"
Getting stabbed. Great. So I was a little upset. So then later on, we're at a bar, and I'm talking to a girls' softball team, and something happened where
how did we go from walking on the beach to talking to a girls' softball team? You've been there.
The beach is on one side of the freaking road, and the bar is on the other side of the road.
Yeah, and the girls' softball team is always there.
He's at the bar because they just finished the game down the street.
Okay, I understand. I apologize.
For some reason, I think some things I was probably saying in the bar bothered a few guys in the bar.
No.
Because 5 of them came up to me and wanted to fight me outside.
Yeah.
And not one of them was within 2 inches of me. They're all bigger than me. They're all that big. I'm tanned. I'm a Florida beach guy. So I'm going outside with these 5 guys.
You're going outside.
I was bombed. I was friggin'. How do you think I could score a whole girls' softball team?
I now comprehend why you have no teeth. Okay, next.
Yeah, well, that's part of it, too. That's another story. So anyway, I'm ready to go outside with 5 guys. I turn around, and my boys are nowhere to be seen.
Of course, it's Florida. They're not fucking with a Florida boy.
Hey. You still got to back up your boy, even if he is a short little big mouth that's talking shit.
We bring alligators to a fight.
It's all right. It's
okay. Okay. I'm just saying.
I'm supposed to fight, a cassowary and a kangaroo in Australia. Craig knows it. So I'm not afraid of that. So, but that wasn't even. That's not even
cassowary. Did you just go there? Okay,
yeah.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna wear a helmet though because it's got that thing. But anyway, that wasn't even the problem. So what happened is I'm outside ready to fight 5 guys. They look at me and go, "Where did your boys go?" I go, "I don't know where they went." I gotta be honest, I'm a little too drunk to fight 5 of you.
I can't believe they bothered to ask, but okay.
No, really. So actually, I didn't get into a fight with them. And the bouncer came out. They kind of, I guess they felt like,
the bouncer saved your ass.
Why beat this dude up? He's obviously just. He's shot. He's shot. Just if he doesn't come back in, if you come back in the bar, we're gonna beat you up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm staying away from my girls.
I get that.
So now I'm outside of the bar, and I'm looking for my friends. I'm like, where are my friends? Then I see him. I get in the car with him. Now he's driving a blue Firebird, the old 80-some shit Firebirds, and I'm riding in the back. Now I'm bomb number 1.
Was it an actual Firebird or was it Trans Am with a Firebird front end?
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't know, do you?
Yeah, there was a Firebird.
Okay.
I don't think it was a Trans. No.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I don't think it was a Trans Am.
Because we used to do that a lot. We used to buy Trans Ams and put the Firebird front end on them because they looked a lot better.
You buy a Mustang and you put the Boss stickers on it, and everybody's like,
"Ooh!" Yeah, kind of the same thing. Yeah.
With a 6-cylinder. Craig is promoting the cassowary fight. Look, you know what? I want to get that involved.
I want to see that too. Listen, I want
to have an opening fight with one of the Paul brothers. they can start out. So anyway, I'm in the car with my friends. You should
actually open fight with Patty. I want to see you open the fight with Patty.
Oh God, I'm afraid of Patty.
You should be.
Sure. I'd rather fight Conor McGregor. He's got a weak chin now. I just kick his Irish ass in the leg and watch him fall down like the last one.
Really?
So let me look. So what happens is I'm with my guys. We're in the car. We're about to drive back to his mom's house. I'm like, guys, how do you? And I don't know how I slurred this. I don't even know if they understood me. But in my head, I'm saying, how could you walk away from me when I'm about to fight 5 guys?
They were in Florida. They knew better.
Yeah, you're not these guys. Yeah, you're picking on a guy walking down the beach alone with his girl. It got me so mad. I told him, because I'm drunk, I said, pull over.
No.
Pull over in the middle of Clearwater. I get out of the car in Clearwater. True story, strike me dead, swear to God. I get out of the car. I'm not drunk enough. I go to a payphone because there are no cell phones back then. This is, I wasn't. This is 1990.
Right. Okay.
I'm just almost old enough to drink, but I'm drinking.
Fucking 90? Are you serious now?
So I get out in Clearwater and I start walking. And I finally somehow I get a taxi cab to take me to the airport. Now I'm at the airport. What do? Now, my buddies don't know where I am. I call up one of my ex-girlfriends, drunk. I booty call her. I booty call her, but not for sex. I booty call her
to save your ass.
For a fucking plane ticket back.
Jesus Christ.
I fly all the way back to Westchester. No one knows. Now, I lived with one of the guys I left down there. I lived with him. Now, they come back 3 days later. Not knowing what, eventually they figured out where I am, because my other roommate told them. So they get back, and the guy comes in. He goes, "You just left us there. You just left us." I said,
"Wow,
yeah.
Really? You just left us there after they left you in a fight?"
Yeah, I'm like, he moved out that day. Long story short, he moved out. He's like,
that bitch moved out.
He's like, I'm thinking of moving. I'm saying, you know what? I got your shit.
You're thinking of moving. Right here's your stuff. Go.
And the worst part is, I still owe her the money for the airplane ticket.
Oh shit! She's right now. She's pissed at you.
No, actually, she went to a loony bin. I mean, I don't know if that has anything to do with dating me.
I don't know.
She's still in a assisted facility for that.
Hey, would you do me a favor? Ben, would you do me a favor?
Ooh.
Say stop it.
Stop it.
Thank you.
For the dog? Oh, for the drink? Oh, I'll remember to do that everyone. Yeah, Colton, it is messed up. There's so many stupid things like that have happened to me. So many stories like that. It's ridiculous. I
have those stories too. Listen, I was in Clearwater.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was in St. Pete Beach. I wasn't in Clearwater. I was in St. Pete Beach. and my buddy Chris was hanging out with me, and we met these two girls from Canada.
Oh,
trouble! And listen, they were hotties, man. I'm telling you, like this was back in the day. We were hanging out in the bar. These girls were hot. So my buddy Chris picks on the chubby girl who also is hot, and I'm not usually with the chubby thing, but she was chubby.
See that? I like that. And, I like a girl with some curves, so I got no problem there.
So anyway, Chris says, "So you're Canadian then?" So the whole Canadian thing has stuck, right? So now he's a Canadian because you just can't say Canadian and get away with it. But anyway, so these two girls, and somehow or other they find this charming, and it turns into a good night. But I mean,
you know why? Is anybody from Canada in the chat? Anyway,
I'm sure there is. Yes.
Have you ever met guys from Canada? I'm just saying. You know, it's like when a northern guy goes down south.
Why are we picking on Canadian guys?
No, it's the same way. It's hoser. No, it's the same thing. When a guy from up north goes, when a guy from up north. When I come down to Florida with my Yankee hat on, talking all this New York crap, oh! And then when one of you Southern guys comes up and pretends you're Matthew McConaughey up here, the girls get all.
No, listen, we are all Matthew McConaughey, all of us, every one of us. We're all hung like horses, every one of us.
Playing bongos naked.
It's a true story.
It is.
Just so you know. So seriously, I apologize to all you northern Easterners because, problems happen.
It's,
Hey, Liz, would you do me a favor? Would you pour some juice in that for me so I can make a drink out of it and quit drinking shots?
Apple juice?
Yeah. No, actually, lemonade. Because that's how we work around here. We drink lemonade and rum.
Yeah, Craig, I'll put it up there. Whatever. I didn't do nothing. So what's going on in the fish rescue? I'm going to the fish store tomorrow. I'm definitely going. Big Tank Hank. I'm definitely going to the fish store tomorrow. Well, I went to the one at Greenwich. That doesn't count. I feel like I cheated. I feel like I cheated on Fishbowl with Greenwich Aquarium, so I got to go and make up. I might bring flowers or something.
Craig Broderick.
Yeah, the Australian men? No, but there's two types of Australian men. There's the Mel Gibson-y type.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I have to drink again?
Who else is there? What is that other stupid guy from down there? But then a lot of you guys also look like the older Australian guys that are in the Road Warrior. In
the Road Warrior?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, again?
Craigley's right near the Road Warrior.
Yeah, he's comfy.
I owe Craig a t-shirt, and he owes me pictures of where Mad Max was shot. I keep bringing that one up. Oh, no, the Australian girls are, well, to me, they're way hotter than the Australian men. Yeah. I mean, I do have a soft spot for Mel Gibson, but that's, that's his name.
You have a thing for Mel Gibson?
Oh, yeah. Because he's back like for anybody that has that much to lose and is that batshit crazy.
Drop down there.
Wolf Creek.
What happened?
I don't know. It's just Wolf Creek, more like it.
Wolf Creek on what?
Was that a movie?
Collab, what the fuck are you talking about?
In the chat.
Adele, listen, what the fuck are you talking about?
With the language. I think that's a movie.
Okay.
Mel is a douche, so naturally Vinny loves him. Hey, I didn't say I love him. I said I have a thing for him.
No, listen, I like Mel Gibson. I do.
Yeah.
Like, the guy's a fucking nutter, but he's a nutter that's enjoyable. I do. There's nothing that Mel Gibson has put out that I just despise.
No, he puts out, I mean, I will say I do like the Passion of the Christ.
Jesus Christ. Really? That one? That's the one you're going to pick?
I do like it. Look, took a lot of balls to put that out. No, that end scene is, they really
It took a lot of stupid to put that out. Listen, I mean.
Hello, Scott. Why?
Hi, Scott.
Why not? If you could
we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Listen,
if you could put out a movie about the devil, how about a movie about fish? How come we don't see that?
We should put out a movie about fish. Actually, we have it. Flipper. And
no, we need to do one like a documentary about fish keepers, like they do about the people that follow Sasquatch.
It wouldn't sell, Vinny. It wouldn't sell.
Nothing sells anymore. They can't even sell these friggin' Hollywood movies they're making. They got to give them away. Do you think they want to put them on streaming service? No, no one's going to go to the theater and watch that crap.
A Fish Called Wanda, or A Fish Called Wanda. Hello.
Yeah, it's
great movie. Great
is
movie.
That about?
Really
I've never seen it.
Are you kidding? That was a great movie.
No, who's in there?
I don't know.
Finding Nemo. I do like Finding Nemo. See, Moby Dick. No, I mean about like us, like a documentary about fish keepers, like they do about the people who who were into Star Trek or like
It wouldn't sell.
No, but who cares? You don't have to sell anymore.
I mean, I'm with you, but the people that make movies, they wouldn't do it.
Have you seen the Bobcat Goldthwait movie about the Bigfoot people?
No, I missed that.
It's really good. You got to watch it. Bobcat Goldthwait he does a good job in that one. It's really good. It shows you a lot of. No, the only way we would sell is if it had that hoarders. We'd have to. Oh, Trailer Park Boys! I love that show. I love Trailer Park Boys.
Trailer Park Boys meet fish keepers.
Something like that.
Fun. Yeah.
I don't want to show all the polished, like, oh, he's really got his life together, people. No, I want to show the wrecks of the fish keeping community.
Wow.
Why not?
That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing right now, Vinny.
Oh, I do that every day.
Hey, you should post your link and let some other fuckers up.
I did. I'm doing it again. Everybody come up. Do you know this, Chad? I can pin it.
It's Patty's turn. Patty needs to come up.
Yeah, like Storage Wars, Fish Takeover. Oh, how do we do that? Could we just go like just start bidding on people's aquariums in their home?
There you go.
We'll just all show up. There's got to be a way to turn this into a entertaining thing somehow.
I agree. We're in.
Tanks and duct tape. No, it's Flex Seal. That's the new tape. Colton will join in 30. Look, I'm going to try to do 2 hours tonight. I'm going to try to do 2 hours. I'm going to try not to talk politics. It's too late. I talked about my Pimp My Tank. Oh, boom. There's the idea right there.
There it is. Pimp My Tank.
Boom. Tease fish tanks. Dude, you rock. Pimp My Tank.
Absolutely.
That's the kind of show you need. We're a bunch of us misfit, weirdo fish people. We get together in a van like the Mystery Machine. And we head out.
Mystery Machine.
Yeah. And yes, I am a high-class hillbilly. So what we do is we go out and we find people in need. Now, we're not going to rescue their fish. We're just going to redo whatever the heck they got, like they do in Pimp. And then 3 weeks, like in Pimp My Ride, 3 weeks down the road, it's going to stop working. It's going to be sitting in somebody's driveway. Have you heard the horror story of people's cars, what happened to them after Pimp My Ride?
No, I have not. However, you are left to yourself for just a moment, so talk.
So, no, I'm not left to myself. I have an Australian female here.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. You know what? They've already got a Pimp My Tank. It's called Tank.
Is it? I thought that was called make a bunch of real fake-looking coral and put it in a tank and then throw way too many fish in there. And then get sued by the people because you didn't tell them not to put that many fish in there. I thought that's what it was.
Yeah, well, true.
T said he's not getting in a van with me. Oh God, the van stories. I'm not even gonna go there. They would ban this stream immediately. And I've never used flex tape. I just hear people joke about it. I've never used it. Does it even work?
Not on fish tanks.
Well, I would never even try that. I think people have, though.
Yeah.
Sounds like in Australia.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's starting to get cooler.
Tank is cooler. Oh, yeah, your seasons are all messed up.
Yeah, we're
you guys are back. Like, it's winter for you guys now?
No,
how does that mean?
So it's fall.
How does that mean? I don't even see. That totally confused me. I'm not even going to get into that because it confuses me.
There, isn't it?
Nah, you would think, but it snowed in Arizona and it was freezing here this morning when I got up. What did he say?
Okay then.
There we go. Yeah, it's actually cold. I wanted it to be warmer. We're ready to start planting our gardens up here, and it's still too cold. Tank is people purchasing them. Pimp My Tank could be coming in and rescaping it for people. Exactly. You rescape it for people. We got to look for people that are a little eccentric. Texas Fish Room, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, that's true.
You're not going to get pulled over.
Look.
Go...
Why don't you go around to all of the people who got tanked tanks and redo them?
See, that would be no, because I think the guy on Tanked would put a hit out on me. I think the guy would put a hit out on me. I'm not sure. I saw Tiger King. I'm not down with that. Chubbs, how you doing, brother?
Hi, Chubbs.
Oh, then we got to do the unveil like they do in those restaurant shows, and you always got that one person that you redo their thing and they still don't like it. Like, that's what I want. We'll redo their tank and we'll show it to them and they'll start crying. Why did you do it to my tank? It's enough. I've watched Tank a few times.
Just step on a bug.
I watched Tank actually. I watched a little bit of it after I met Jack and Dan. That's when I first met Jack and Dan, way back. When I went to the channel, they had the tank video on there, and I watched that, and I said, "Oh, let me check out the show." And then it just got really repetitive, and kind of like I got tired of the personalities, and I'm like, I know 8,000 guys like this, you know. It'd be a little... Ricky, which new Star Trek TV show? Discovery or Picard? Because neither one of those are Star Trek shows, by the way. Those are just science, hippie, new. How do I want to put it?
Discovery has elements in their episodes.
We got to do something about your microphone. Does your microphone mess up on everybody's thing, or is it just mine?
God damn it.
Oh, Dolores. Well, I didn't mean to go. They were kind of funny on Tank, but it gets, the problem with all these stupid reality shows is they come up with a formula and they never vary. They never vary from the formula. So every episode of Tank is, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, you guys are going to argue, we're going to do this guy's going to argue, and this guy's going to everything, and everybody's going to... It's the same darn show.
And they do it right every goddamn time.
Do they?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, listen, that show has been going on for, 19 freaking seasons? It's like almost more than MASH.
I thought it was off the air, to be honest. That shows you how much I play attention.
I think it's still live, buddy. I think it's still live. I have reached the point in the evening, by the way, where I have to switch to water and get away from the alcohol for a bit.
It's not a problem. Ricky, you're watching the Picard show?
The what show?
Picard.
Oh. All right.
Where they turned Jean-Luc Picard. They turned Jean-Luc Picard and they turned him into a doddering old fool.
Well, I mean, didn't he start that way?
No, he just started out bald.
Oh, okay.
And I said, because he's a better actor than Shatner, that automatically doomed him. How dare you come up and do this Shakespearean type stuff? We want Spock.
What do you mean Spock? You have to go farther than that. At least there was another sentence in there.
I know, but I got caught up on a thing and I was trying to mix a drink at the same time. It's terrible.
Oh, yeah, no, I get that. That's problematic.
And what I would have said probably would have been inappropriate anyway.
No way, not you.
Like, do you know how many times you can go, damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not and you can just throw something out there?
Hey, Zerbit, can I borrow your lighter?
Tank ended, here, hold on.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Tank ended.
Zerbit.
Many of the tanks were done in a year. I mean, it was all right. But to be honest with you, I think I could have done a better job with the corals.
Stop. Seriously.
You give me those tools. Give me that shop. Just walk out of that shop for a week and see what I can build in that shop. Oh my God. I look at some of them. I mean, I have a nice shop, but I don't have a place like that. Like to be able to work, I'd like to bend the plastic like that huge, where you form the plastic. Oh, I'd love to have one of those.
Yeah, I would love to have that kind of kiln too. Like I can put together an acrylic tank, but you got to have a lot of space to really do all the bends and the weird shit.
And just the mess you make when you trim up the corners and then you got to heat it and all that. Yeah, I would. I would love a shop like that. I love to go in there, just like when I used to watch Orange County Chopper. Let me go in there for a couple days. I can do that.
No, you can't just walk in there and do that.
Oh no, that I could do. If you wanted me to do brain surgery or come do certain things, no, those I will admit I cannot do those. But as far as building any darn thing goes, I can do it. Yeah. I'll build anything.
God damn it.
What do you mean a few extensions? Yeah, the fake corals were the worst. That's what I agree with. They just, I don't know. They could have looked a little more real.
What happened with fake extensions? I missed something.
What happened?
Yeah.
What is a finger coral? Patty, you're always fucking with me.
That's what she does.
Build an 80-foot acrylic bar tank?
Huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
As long as I have a kiln to do it, I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to make a tank where I kind of curve the front like a wave, but it's really hard.
It's really hard
to get plastic to do that, and then keep.
Wait, do you have a kiln for signs?
No, we gotta. I mean, I have access to a powder coating guy that did. I have a baking oven to bake paint and stuff like that, but not something that's gonna get. No, a lot of it is what I'll do for that is I have the big infrared lamps, the long infrared lamps. Yeah. I'll set up 3 of those, and then just constantly, just that heat eventually will it'll bend right over whatever you're putting. Whatever you build a wooden frame underneath to bend it over.
I got you.
We do need a fish family vacation, but we don't want to have a party in bumfuck, okay? I don't want to go to Michigan. Listen. I live near New York City. Why do I want to go to some podunk town? I mean, really. Let's have it somewhere. Oh, look, here we have another guest. Let's have it somewhere where we can all get to relatively easily.
What up?
How you doing, brother? Oh, look at him. He's got the hat pulled down low. He's looking country. Yeah. He's looking like Up Church tonight. Up Church.
There, is that better?
Yo, Ricky.
What's happening?
Ricky says, Vinny, I can see you turning your bed into a tank. I've actually thought about a Murphy bed just for that reason.
I kind of want to turn my ceiling into a tank.
Ooh, above your head?
Yeah. Like that'd be kind of cool.
You could do something like that, but oh my God, if it starts to leak, whoo-hoo! How you doing, brother? What's new with you?
With me?
Hmm?
Well, so April 16th was my birthday, so my
happy birthday.
Thank you.
Day after tax day. Tax day. You were born on tax day?
The 16th.
You don't pay taxes. You don't know. I think the 16th is tax day. I don't know. I'm always late. Oh wait, that is actually that's the same birthday. You have the same birthday as my daughter's little sister.
Really? Awesome. Well, anyways, my friend brought over a taser. So, I kind of got tased like 15 times.
Ooh!
It's kind of fun.
I got my daughter's a taser. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, what?
I think I'm allowed to go up 50 states. I don't know about Canada. I had a problem one time in Canada coming back across the border.
Minnesota?
Yeah, Minnesota. Popsicle sticks. Yeah, the tongue depressors are better.
No, RB, I have not yet gotten to them. I'm actually sneaking my computer right now. I'm not supposed to have it.
Why? What'd you do?
back talk.
Oh, really? You wait a minute. I got to hear this because you get punished for back talk.
Yes.
I got to do that with my kids. I never thought of that.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I get punished for back talk. And then I got into the habit of swearing, like in school and stuff. And then so like when me and my family are like fighting, I kind of swore. So yeah,
Yeah, they'll get used to that. They'll get
yeah,
used to that.
I'm trying to stop.
Why, your parents don't swear? Or they just don't want you to swear?
Oh, they swear a ton. Just they don't like
Okay.
me to swear.
Yeah. No, I've basically given up on that with my teenagers.
Yeah.
There's no
Oh,
way.
yeah, like a lot of dads do that. I feel like I'm not gonna lie. Like,
And look, there's only so many battles you can fight as a dad, especially a single dad. That's not a battle I'm gonna fight. If my kid's gonna say, it depends. I don't like when they call me bro though. I gotta admit, I don't like when hey bro. I'm like, I'm not your bro. What are you calling me bro for? It's on my nerves.
yeah, Patty. Well, you see, if you take away the cables, it's just as easy of texting a friend, and they'll bring it to you. Cause like everybody has like 16 cables to like charge.
What?
Yeah.
For what?
Well, like phones, Xboxes, everything, like computers. Like I have like 3 of everything.
Oh, please. My kids break. That's one thing. My kids break every charger I get them. Every one. I was telling the story before. They snuck down in my room and took my charger. I don't know what I think it's because you kids like to hold your phone and it's plugged in and then you like to run somewhere with it.
Yeah.
And it gets friggin' yanked because I don't know how to kill that many of them. I just same stupid phone wire for months now. Look at Patty.
Yeah.
Nobody's got nothing over on Patty. Ricky says, growing up, we always got the hand if we back talk to our parents.
Yeah. Well,
And she,
Patty. Well, my family, they've like smashed my phone before, my computer before, and I just keep buying it because like I can't just say goodbye to everything. Well, not everything, but that's like how I did YouTube then, and it's like something I'm passionate about.
well, Patty said she'll take the whole thing, and you'll never get it back, and she'll let you kiss it goodbye though. You're so nice, Patty. You're so
Yeah, my
nice.
parents have done that, but
You won't use my electricity, she said.
yeah,
Patty,
but
Patty,
then
all he did was swear. It's not like they found a dead hooker in the trunk. Jesus. All right. I mean, Patty, you weren't swearing at his age. I know I was. I was around grown-ups.
I don't swear like a lot, but I swear kind of. Like I try to keep it low. From now.
It all depends where I am.
Yeah,
it all depends and who you're with and where you're at. When you're with your friends, you're gonna swear a lot more than when you're at church.
Yep.
Not saying you don't swear at church. It's happened. It's happened.
Oh.
As long as they aren't using it every word and they use them for appropriate emphasis. That's what it is. Swearing is, well, you can really kick up a good sentence with a nice swear in there.
Yeah.
Like what is this? It's all right, but what is this shit? That's a winner right there. That's a winner.
All right.
Patty, I would just take the outside and just smash its friggin' head in. How dare it swear around me? Look, kids, creeps. Ricky was drinking and smoking pot at your age. Don't listen to that.
I have never smoked pot. I have drank a little. But that was one time, a while ago.
I remember the first time I got drunk was at my mother's. Well, how old were we? My mother got married to my stepfather when I was 10. And that's the first time I got drunk. I ran around the wedding drinking all the leftover freaking cups on the tables.
I've never gotten drunk because I'm too scared to. I'm not even gonna lie.
Don't, because all you're gonna do is make a fool out of yourself. It's
Same.
moderation. Moderation. I can drink because I know my limits and I know how I can do it. Like, you're not gonna see me doing shots. But a lot of people, they don't know their limits, son. They don't know their limits, and all of a sudden you're gonna say,
Yep.
I saw one dude actually fall asleep on his own live stream.
Yeah.
And his wife had to come in and yell at him to turn it off because he was so. No. Yeah, the good old days. I hate stupid people. Those were the good old days. We used to go out and we didn't. Our parents, my parents didn't wonder. They didn't ask me what you know what I mean? It just what time did you get home? That's it. I mean, after a certain age, after 16, they didn't bother me. Before 16, they kind of wanted me home before it got too late.
My parents have a rule: be home before 1:00 in the morning.
But that's not bad.
It's
That's
just
not
like
bad. Well,
have
what
fun,
is
do
it?
whatever, just be home. And
What is
before
it
that.
like in Little Mogadishu? I mean, can you go outside and hang out, or like
Yeah.
look, when I was a kid, dude, all we do is get on our bikes and we would just just hang out till our parents called us home.
Yep, that's same.
You'd hear your mother, good, because kids don't do that much anymore. Do you actually play ball or do anything like that, or is it just you just hang out and talk shit?
Pretty much everything, Just bike around, ding dong ditch egg houses, the fun stuff.
We used to do that. We used to do that all the time. I remember the time we were young. We used to. This was before when caller ID first came out. We were doing prank calls, and this lady told us that she had our number, and that she's gonna call the police on us. And like little stupid kids, we hang up the phone and we run out of the house. Like the police are gonna come arrest us for prank calling a lady. We're so stupid. We're hanging out at the playground going, I don't think they're coming. I'm gonna call the police on you right now. I know your number. God, we're in trouble.
Hey, calm down.
Patty had a Halloween list. What was your Halloween list there, Patty?
Toilet paper, the house, and then water.
That really bothers. Toilet paper and eggs really bother people because it's really hard to get off.
And water the toilet paper. That sucks.
My buddy's father had his house redone. He had all that aluminum siding put up on his house, and he was so friggin' proud of it. And then that Halloween, it wasn't us. It wasn't because we had rules. We don't egg our own houses. No, we don't egg our own houses. But somebody egged the crap out of that house, and it left all little dents in his aluminum siding. So you come outside and you see him the next day. He's just holding his head in his hands. Oh, that's the
best part there.
So watching the reaction.
Yes.
Well, we used to call what do we call it? Mischief night. We used to call it mischief night. The night before Halloween, we go out and do all kinds of crazy shit.
So last year, me and my friend, well, it was actually my friend. He took a spray paint can and he didn't know that you couldn't wash it off. So he started doing like, how do I say this without just saying it? Well, he started doing penises everywhere on people's driveways. And then we got caught.
Creative.
And then we got caught by our neighbor. And then we had to go there with wire brushes and start scrubbing it off with Dawn dish soap, all this crap. And it took us like the entire day because it was huge. Like we did it we had to make sure it was perfect to do it.
I never got caught like that, thank God. I never had to go do something. The worst thing I did was I watched a cop pour out a full bottle of liquor in front of me once.
Yep.
Just
our chores are always done, and my grades.
Yeah, but that's
that's cool.
You're a girl. Boys are like, I don't know. Well, I don't have any boys actually. My girls are they're a little lazy. So they're a little lazy. And then I got my neighbors. Oh, so the older lady was like, "Oh, there's your daughters. Oh my God, they're getting so big." I'm like, "Yeah, it's great."
Yeah, and in my family we have like so many kids. It's just stupid.
What do you
Okay,
like? More? Are you Mormons?
I don't know what that means, so probably not.
A Mormon. It's a religion. I think they like to have a lot of kids. I don't know.
Oh no.
Hey, Snail Hunter, how you doing, my friend?
We have me, my brother, my other brother. Okay, so we have 4 boys in the house.
All right. So how many brothers you got?
I have 3 brothers. I have 2 sisters, and then my mom's pregnant.
Your mom's pregnant now?
Yeah.
Oh, Doug got one past the goalie. Score! Oh, yeah, mom's a goer. She was like, leave it in. I want another one.
And then
yeah, that's why you come here. So, well, wait a minute. So there's a baby coming? Well, yeah, that's usually what happens when somebody's pregnant. Ricky, you're a Mormon, but you don't have any kids, do you? Like my friend whose name is Richie Cunningham. His name is. I went to school with a kid. His real name was Richie Cunningham, and he was a Mormon, and he's got like 12 kids now. That's my experience with the Mormon community. But what's up with his parents though? Why would they name their child Richie if their last name was Cunningham? Why would they do that? You're not going to get the reference, young man, because it's a Happy Days reference. But us old sons of bitches in here will get the reference.
I'm gonna look this up.
I like the hat.
Thanks.
The camo look. Good. Like I said, it's like upchurch. Yeah, no kids yet. No kids that you know about, Ricky. All right? One question for Ricky. Ricky, did they let Mormons dress up in drag though? I don't know. Like, I don't know if you're going to get away with that in Catholicism. So you have another kid coming?
Yeah.
How far along is she?
Not me, but my dad and mom.
Yeah, I didn't think it was you. Would you hope it's your dad and your mom? You know? Right. That would cause some problems. But no, how wait, let me ask, how old is your mom? Yeah.
She is 34.
Ah, she can still pop a couple more out. Yeah.
Yeah. Every one of my friends have like 50 to 60-year-old dads, and I'm just like so confused because like. Oh wait,
like, I'm a 50-year-old dad. Fuck.
What?
I'm a 50-year-old dad. I would. Yeah. I waited. At least that I know of. No, my oldest daughter is 23. So,
oh, what? Well, that's different.
Yeah, I got a 23-year-old, soon to be 17, and soon to be 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 different women. That's the gap in between.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. How you doing, S? It's Happy Days. Richie Cunningham. You never watched Happy Days because your grandparents got sick of it before I was. See, I was right. That's why Ricky was kicked out of the Mormon church.
You get kicked out of a church?
Oh my God, yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
How do you get?
Someplace you get divorced, they'll kick you out.
Oh, in Catholic Church, that's what happens there. Well, at least the one that my dad went to, because he used to have a friend there, and then he got kicked out. So we aren't really we don't really have anything what kind of church? We just go to church.
What are the Catholics? What do you have to? You have to get the marriage annulled. You have to get the marriage annulled.
Yeah.
In order for the Catholics to be okay with it.
Yep.
Personally, I say let the priest get married. I don't know what the heck you're thinking, and who put that rule in charge. Hey, you know what? Let the priest get married so they leave the little boys alone. Let's just be honest. And Patty, no, I actually have a 23-year-old from my first fiance, and my 2 daughters that live with me now. That I know of.
Didn't you need to call the police on them before?
Who, my kid? No, my neighbors called the police on them.
Oh, neighbors.
Look, snitches get stitches where I'm from. All right, we solve that shit in house. We don't call it a popo down here, right? The popo don't need to show up here. No, the neighbors call. The same neighbors who yell and scream at each other and beat each other up and slam their. For some reason, when the girl next door gets mad, she slams her dryer door repetitively. Like, I don't think that's bothering the dude, but whatever. No, they call. No, because my daughters they fight with each other every once in a while. They physically fight.
Yeah, me and my older brother. Probably about once a month we do like a fist fight, you know.
And listen,
it's
nowadays with you kids locked in the friggin' house, not able to go anywhere. I mean, what are they gonna do? They're staring at each other all day. Sometimes you got nothing else to do but punch each other. No, but we used to do. Listen, when we were kids, when I was a kid, dude, you would go out. And you get into an argument in school, you meet the kid in the back in the playground, you guys would fight, and then, whoa, you would actually become friends afterward.
Right.
They wouldn't come to you and separate you and call the police and look at your phones like they do now and say, you guys can never talk to each other again. Because you had a fight at fucking 13 or 14.
Well, actually, so in 6th grade, I gave this kid a concussion by punching him in the face.
Hey, that doesn't sound good.
And it didn't sound good, but before that, he would just always say crap, and he just lured me into it. I guess. I mean, this was two years ago, but now we're friends now. So.
Yeah,
we're
that's
good.
how it used to be. That's how it used to be. You'd work that little thing out, and then you guys would become friends. Oh, it does become public record. I got called in for my kids, and the police were there, and they had the text records and every goddamn thing. Because my daughter Caroline went in and jacked this girl up one morning because she was talking stuff about her. I told her not to, but she just went into school and jacked this girl up. Oh boy.
My parents encourage it. Basically don't let people be don't let people think that they're better than you.
It's not even don't let people think they can push you around.
Yeah.
And take it and bully you.
Yeah, that's
really.
what I have to say. Yeah. Because if they do something, do something back.
That's what I don't understand. My daughter gets it. Listen, this girl was talking all kinds of stuff all over the place, everywhere, texting it, just making my daughter's life miserable. And then my daughter decides, I've had enough of this. I'm going to pop you in your stupid little head and end this. And now she's the bad guy? No, keep your stupid mouth shut, you little creep. Daily fist fights.
In 7th grade, we a girl hit this other girl with a water bottle in the head. Like a metal one though.
Oh Jesus!
And I just about died laughing right there.
You kids are out of your minds these days. You have there's no thinking through. Like, at least when we were kids, we knew there were certain things you can't do to people. We never thought, let's throw a metal water bottle at a girl's head. No, that thought didn't come up.
Yeah.
But you kids nowadays are half crazy.
That is true. But that craziness comes from our parents. So think of that.
Oh, blame everything on us. Please. I tell my kids every day, they laugh at me. They argue with me about everything. It is a whole new world in the schoolyard. They really, I swear to God, they had the cops come in. And they had my daughter's phone records. Because my daughter said, I'm going to kick her ass if she keeps talking about me.
His?
Her.
Oh.
No, well, it's debatable, you know? You're not supposed to guess that these days. Yeah, see, what happens is, I hate stupid people. If you bash somebody in the face with a social studies book, they're going to arrest you now. They come and they arrest kids at school for things we used to just, get detention for. As a matter of fact, I actually did hit somebody in the face with a 2-inch thick social studies book in high school. I did. And I was in gym class, and because I was a punk rocker and I didn't want to run for the stupid gym teacher, I used to walk around the field, and I would get credit around the field. I had my little headphones on and all that stuff. Now there was this big guy. They used to make fun of me all the time because I was a punk rocker. He was like, I want to rock. He'd do it because that's when Twisted Sister was big back then, I guess. I don't know. He thought it was funny. And so I picked up a rock and I threw it at him. He proceeded to say, now I'm going to kill you in the locker room.
With what?
Yeah, another time. I'm about 5 foot something. He's about 6 foot something. And I'm in the locker room. I'm towards the end of the locker. You got the bench in the middle. You got that bench in the middle. Now he comes to me. He's on my side of the bench, and he's about to beat the living crap out of me. So I hit him with my book, and luckily he fell down. He kind of went back against the locker and kind of got his ass caught in between the bench and the lockers. So I was able to, throw a bunch of punches that probably didn't even hurt him. But it looked really good. Because, dude, back then we got picked on. If you didn't do something about it, you were just always going to get picked on. You couldn't go to the teacher. You couldn't go to teacher, he's picking on me.
That's same here, too. You have to deal with it yourself.
Patty.
Which is happening. Yeah.
Now, you should have seen the back seat and the trunk. One of my co-workers, if you pissed him off on the road, would follow you and rip your tires. Yes! There's some lunatics out there. There's some lunatics.
Damn.
I remember one time my buddy took this dude's tires. I don't know, for some reason they got into an argument. He went out, jacked up his Blazer in the middle of the night, put it on cinder blocks, and just took his tires.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
Nobody got caught. Yeah.
That's not smart.
We did it once when we were bad kids. We unloosened all the lug nuts, and if you shake the car hard enough, the tires will kind of just fall off, and the car just drops down. Yeah, we were bad. We used to go out every night and steal the Volkswagen. We knew this. It was me, my buddy Matt, and my buddy Rob. We used to go out. We knew this dude who had someone had a green. It was like a green colored Super Beetle, and they would leave it open, and all you had to do is get in it, push it a little bit, start it. So we would go 1 o'clock in the morning, steal this dude's car, drive around for 2 hours, bring his stupid car back, and just leave it like nothing ever happened. Yeah, we were crazy kids. Ricky, you were popular in school? I don't know. I was tolerated. I don't know if I was popular. Yeah, Patty, do you remember all the abandoned, how fast the cars used to get stripped on the FDR and all the other places around the city? What's up, Chubbs?
What's going on, Vinny?
How you doing, brother?
Oh, doing good.
Hey, they used to, back in New York City, you don't see it as much now, but whenever a car would break down, you'd come by an hour later and that thing would be stripped. There'd be nothing left to it. There'd be nothing left to it.
Yep. Yeah, you was talking about the stuff you used to do to cars, but I had this chick fake like she was pregnant for me for about 6 months, and then I kind of figured out that she wasn't pregnant. So I went over to her house and flipped her Honda Civic in her driveway.
Hold on. We got to go back to that one. All right, so she told you she was pregnant for 6 months.
Yeah.
And was she showing? Was she fake? Was she trying to put little?
She told me she was pregnant, and then I went to work for 6 months. When I came home, she wasn't pregnant. So.
Wow. There's only 2 ways that could have went.
Yeah, it didn't go good.
Oh
I literally flipped her car in her driveway.
Now what? I would have loved to have seen that. I would have loved to have seen that. No, I never got lucky to do anything. The best thing I did was I got to burn all my wedding pictures in a big vat of lacquer thinner the day of my divorce in the back of my shop.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Well, I mean, I'm a big dude. I've always been a big dude. I'm 6'4", 350 now, but I was like 220, 230, and just built like a shit brick house on the varsity wrestling and varsity football. And so I was just, cock strong, and I let it hang out too.
Pissed off too. That pissed off rage.
Oh, yeah.
I remember back when I was younger, boy. And I mean, I'm not a big dude, but sometimes I'd impress myself. You get so mad at something, you don't know what you do.
Wait,
Yep.
you flipped the car?
Yeah, I flipped the car by myself. But I also used to work out with a Ford Ranger. I had a rope tied to the bumper, and I just picked the tires up off the ground.
Oh,
Just with my leg.
dang.
You're 6 foot. You looked a lot taller on the radio. You don't look 6. You don't look 6'4". I was gonna say 6'2". That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
You're about the size of one of the guys I was in the middle of last Saturday. Holy Jesus! Thank God neither one of them knew how to fight. So
Cheers,
what's going? Cheers, brother. What's going on with you? What's new?
Working on a pond build.
Ooh. Tell us about it.
Making it out of wood. Well, see if I can send this around. I'll show you.
Where are you putting it? Is it going outside or inside?
Yeah, it's gonna be outside.
Yeah. The nice weather.
Yep.
Why does it say your worst enemy is ceiling fans?
Because he's tall.
Yeah, you can see it right there.
I know. Ah.
Yep.
Now how are you gonna build that?
It's gonna be 7 foot by 4.5 foot, so about 4 foot by 6.5 foot on the inside, and then it's gonna be 3 foot tall. You see the radius, everything, so it won't rip the liner.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
Yep.
You gonna put the liner in it and go like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, this is the thing, though. That's gonna be the liner.
The 1 mil?
Yep.
I don't know.
You know how I'm gonna make that work?
It should. It
You
should.
know how I'm gonna make that work for a long time?
How you gonna do that?
I'm gonna put 2 layers of heavy duty tarp down in the pond. Then I'm gonna put that 1 mil paint tarp that doesn't have any holes in it. Then I have another 10 by 10 heavy duty tarp that I'm gonna put down on top of that, and it's gonna sandwich it in between those 2 tarps, and that's just so it don't leak.
Yeah, you should be pretty good with that. I don't see why that would be a problem. Besides, also the fact that if you get a tiny slow leak after, it's not gonna matter because it's outside. You're just gonna top it off anyway.
Yep.
You know.
But I'm building the overflow into the wood. After I get it flipped up, I'm just gonna make the overflow in the wood. That way, I ain't gotta worry about everything coming out.
Yeah.
I'll fix it up to where it's gonna be right.
That should be fine. I couldn't see any. But what are you gonna put in it?
It's gonna be on my back patio.
But what are you gonna put in it?
Oh, my big largemouth bass and the perch and.
Oh, that's gonna be
it's
nice.
Gonna be a large native tank. Plus plant grow out. So I'm gonna build a rack all the way around it. Just have the middle open, and I'm gonna have plants growing all the way around the outside.
Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. That's gonna look nice.
It'll have kind of like a plant border going around it, and then they'll have open water in the middle. going all the way down 3.5 foot.
Patty wants to know if the pond is in a shaded area.
Oh yeah. It only gets sunlight maybe 2 hours a day.
Nice. I wish I could do something like that. I'm so jealous everybody gets to build those nice ponds. They're so nice. And you can do so much with them.
Yeah.
And compare the price. I mean, how many gallons is that going to be, you think?
It's going to be right around 550 gallons.
Yeah. Compare the price to a 550-gallon tank or something like that.
Oh, yeah. And the thing about it is I already had all the wood and whatever wood all the wood that I had is all reclaimed wood. It's all wood that I got for free for pallets and stuff like that. And then I already had the screws. The only thing that's costing me is the paint liner. Because I already had the tarps too. So it's cost me $2.50 plus a little bit of labor to build a 500-gallon pond.
No, that's a no-brainer. What are you going to filter it with?
I'm going to build a garbage can filter.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now, it's just going to be filterless.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much thinking. I mean, I have a small little 55 that I put in there. I don't even think I need a filter in it if I have some plants in it. I don't even think I do.
But I got five bins running outside now with absolutely nothing. No heat, no air, no nothing.
Yeah, that's because you live where it's nice. It was snowing up here the other day. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It hail come down.
It only got below 32 degrees here for one day this winter. And that was overnight, and then the next day it was 55.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's 73 degrees outside right now.
I Hate Stupid People says homemade trash can filter. Sweet. That's what I'm going to do with the 300-gallon tubs. Yeah.
Yep.
Those things, you can put so much media in there. You can do so much with that thing, and it's so easy.
Yep.
And I don't know about most people, but I can't afford to go out and buy everything brand when you can do something like that and save some money.
Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get all the media for the can filter free too.
Good.
Just start looking around for lava rocks in parking lots or something.
You'd be surprised. People are giving away stuff though.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just want it out of their house. Colton, Ricky wants to know how the baby ducks are doing.
I just got them. They're big.
Look, I think that might be the first time there's been a duck on my stream too.
Yeah, here's Millie. And then Lily's, she's over there.
Yeah, Ricky says he's going to try one too. I would definitely do the garbage pail filter and do my own if I was going to make a big pond like that. That's a lot though. 500 gallons is nice.
Oh yeah.
You could take a swim in there, or at least
Oh
a
yeah,
dip.
it's gonna be 3 foot deep.
I'm almost thinking I want to get a used hot tub and bury it in the ground. Just fill it up with water, make it a pond. I wish I could here though.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you can't really dig a pond here because I mean, if you dig down a foot, you're gonna hit the water table, so you already have a natural pond. But I mean, I can't dig a hole because it's not my property.
Ah. Yeah, I snuck a hole in, but it's only a little 55-gallon thing. I'm waiting. Hopefully, if they complain, I don't care. At this point,
Right.
I've been here. So if that's what they're going to complain about, you know, they have the blow-up hot tub, an inflatable hot tub. I see a lot of people.
In the middle of the summer, all we got to do is put a black tote outside, and it's going to be 95 degrees to 150 degrees.
Yeah, that's what I worry about mine because it's one of them black ones. It's buried in the ground, though.
Well, it's just a black reflects heat.
Yeah. I haven't. I'm lucky because the way the plants grow around it, it gets sun, but it doesn't get. I don't know. It doesn't get beat on that bad.
Mm-hmm.
say it's a heated pool. I'm not allowed to have a pool either. We used to have a pool here in my little condo. We used to have a pool, but they got rid of it because of the insurance liability issues.
Right.
Like, God forbid you got a Lou Costello's kid floating in the pool. You got to do something about it. True story. Say it's a heated pool. You just got to look. The only way you beat the homeowners association is you figure out what they're doing that they're not supposed to be doing, and then you take pictures of it and you show it to them. And what else can they do?
Yeah.
No, I'm not allowed to have a hot tub. I mean, I could put a hot tub in the house maybe, but not outside. They yelled at me for having too many propane tanks. Like I said, like I'm Vinny Al Qaeda. It's like I got a spare tank in a tank. What do you want from me? Oh, well, you gotta. They're out of their minds. No, but they don't like me. They never liked me. They never liked my mother. It's just a thing we got going on here. I bought the house for my mother like 18 years ago now. And they didn't like my mother either because she didn't want to put up with their nonsense. Ricky rescued four. You rescued 4 chicks?
Really?
I wouldn't know what to do with ducks. I mean, what do you...
Ducks are awesome.
I know that, but I wouldn't know what to do with them, as in
14
I wouldn't know where
chicks.
to put them, what to feed them, I would be totally out of the blue.
Well, Ricky, you say you rescued 14 chicks, but do their boyfriends know?
The boyfriends are coming with. It's a cuckold experience. So how many ducks do you have?
Me?
Yeah, I think you're the only one with ducks. Chubbs, you don't have any ducks, do you?
What?
Yeah, how many ducks do you have?
I have no ducks in the freezer at all.
I haven't told anyone on my channel, but my sister, she actually got 2 ducks more, and I already had 2 ducks, so in total I have 4.
Including that one right there?
I don't have no ducks in the freezer. I didn't go duck hunting this year.
No. I'm waiting for wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season.
Oh, yeah.
Look at it.
That's right, Patty, but it'd be putting a pot first. You don't want to put blood on your face.
I got to be honest. If I was your parents, I was going to complain about anything. It definitely wouldn't be you swearing. It'd be the fact that you have a farm. You have a farm going on in the house.
Yeah, literally inside right now, since these guys are too small to go outside.
So you got them inside?
Yep.
Ducklings love Cheerios?
What?
Ducklings love Cheerios? Is that true?
I don't know. But I do know that they love peas.
Peas?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The fish like peas too.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
if they got like swim bladder. You can also use it for that.
This guy likes to eat me. I don't know why. Like,
I think you should name him Freddie Mercury.
he's like always trying to bite.
Look, it's a duck without a gag reflex.
No, it's not that he's biting your fingers. He's actually licking the minerals off of your fingers.
Yep. Is that bad? I don't know if it's bad.
No, that's good. He needs salt.
Yeah, they love the salt. They love this. That's why you think, oh, my dog's loving me. Nah, he likes that salt. Look, I'm Italian. I probably taste like salami to the dog.
You probably got so much garlic in your blood that the dog don't have to worry about mosquitoes.
That's right. I keep away them vampires. I'll tell you that. Look, garlic is awesome. I don't care what anybody says. You throw garlic on something, it's great.
Unless it's a vampire, they don't like the garlic too much.
Exactly. That's why I use it. Remember, I was married.
That's a different kind of sucker.
It's still a vampire.
All right, Patty.
I think you can sell duck eggs once they start laying. Yeah, what are you going to do? You're going to do
Them things are good.
Oh, duck eggs?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've never had one. I don't think.
Oh, they put a chicken egg to shame.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
No, I got to try one. Your dog is the same? Exactly. Mama would regurgitate when they were young. And ISP is asking Chubbs, do you need watch hours?
No, not really. I only got, I think, 400 and something people subs.
I just reached 50.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm not even halfway there to get monetized.
Yeah, you know what though? That's all overrated.
Yeah, it is. I ain't worried about that.
It isn't. It isn't at the same time.
It
I've been doing
depends.
so much research on it lately.
It depends on her. Look, the thing is, you gotta be good enough for people to,
If I get monetized, so be it. If I don't get monetized, so be it. It's not going to make me upset either way.
Yeah.
Dude, I did it. Well, I applied for it. I got approved for it and all that stuff, but I haven't done it. I don't want ads on my stupid videos. I want people to watch my videos. I don't want them going, oh, there's an ad. I'm going to click to somebody else.
Hey, Vinny.
I don't see it. For what, 13 cents that YouTube's going to send me? Now, if I had 1 million subscribers, but there comes a certain point where when does what is it?
Vinny,
what is it really doing? I just like the fact that people are watching this shit. That's all.
You should monetize your content just because I've started to notice my videos have been having ads on them.
That's one thing that's bothering me. They're putting ads on people whether they want them or not. If they're going to do that, I think Jill Smith's room was talking about that. Where if they're going to put ads on my stuff anyway, you might as well do that.
Yeah, because I've been literally watching so much content about how to get monetized, stuff like that, tips on it. Because I just want to say I'm a YouTuber. I just want to say that. Be able to say it.
Hmm? Yeah, you are. That's the I'm a professional YouTuber.
Yes.
Yeah.
But see, I'm not a professional, but I play one on YouTube.
There you go. That's even better. I like that one even better.
Thanks, Emerald Eskimos, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get that made into a t-shirt one day.
I know. I just for some reason I don't want to do it right now. Yeah, YouTube has changed their term of services. They can do it to you now without monetizing, 100%. Emerald Eskimos.
Because then they are kind of just ripping us off technically.
Well,
Are
yeah,
they?
of course.
Are
They're trying
they
to make
though?
as much as they can without putting it out $1.
Hey, that's
Phone dying.
business. That's business. That's business to me. I have no problem with that.
Right?
I have no problem with that. I'm just trying to figure out what's right for my channel, and I don't know what to do. Yeah, they can definitely do it to you now without monetizing. It's just, it's a whole nother thing you got to get. That's 2 days right there just figuring that all out and implementing it. Plus, you can do affiliate marketing too. I don't know if you've looked into that, but I haven't done that either. I got approved for the Amazon affiliate.
I buy and sell things.
What do you mean?
So right now I have this table and I'm finishing it and then I'm gonna sell it.
Yeah.
I do stuff like that.
You can do what'll happen is when you get monetized, you can, well, even before that, I think what you can do is you can do Amazon affiliate marketing, where say you do a review on a product and you put the link up in there and you offer your code, and whoever buys that product, and then whoever for the next 48 hours, whatever that person buys, you get a percentage of. I believe how that works. But the thing with that is, I've been digging through that, and they're not offering a lot of good discounts on fish products.
Really?
Not what you'd expect. I don't want to go, hey, here, go buy this thing, and I'm going to make $10, but you're going to pay regular price. I'd rather I want them to say 40 here. Here's 40% off a filter, or here's 50% off this, or they'll give me 5% off. What is that? Does nothing.
Right.
I don't want to go out there and look like I don't want to look like Bill O'Reilly selling little tchotchkes and little anything to make money. It's just you come off a little desperate like that. I think some people do.
Yeah.
I think it's funny because my nickname is Beefy, but I'm skinny. Yeah, that's how we do it. We call a tall guy Shorty.
Beefcake, you know?
Someone report one of your videos? For what?
That's messed up. Who could report RB's videos?
There's a lot of... Listen, we live in a very sensitive world. People get very sensitive about things that normal people don't even notice anymore.
I know.
So, you know. Look, I got called out on a couple things over the. It's going to be a year. It's going to be a year on May 6th since I started my channel. 1 year on May 6th. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And over the year, oh, but I had some people call me out, and I listened to them, and I agree with them. Like when I first did my hermit crab habitat, wow, I really screwed that up. And when I did my gecko habitat, I really screwed. Like I didn't really screw it up, but I could have done it a lot better. And I had people give really good comments on what to do, which you know I appreciate that. That was good.
I got my first ever hate comment. It was so funny. Like I got like okay, so I got yelled at for spelling my name wrong.
What?
Yeah, I literally got called out for spelling my own name out wrong.
Now, did you actually spell your own name wrong?
I don't think so.
I mean, you know what your name is, right?
Yeah.
So what? How are they saying it's supposed to be spelled?
COLTON.
Yeah, but that's a whole different name.
I know. It's like Colt. Oh, the duck just pooped on me.
What happened?
The duck pooped on me.
I know. I just wanted you to say it twice. No shit. Dude, if that's the worst comments you got, you're good to go. You're good to go.
I'm still technically small.
Dude, everybody in the chat, stop worrying about any of that. Stop thinking about it. Don't worry about how many subs you have. Don't worry about just put out content people want to see. Just be someone people want to see. The rest will come. The rest will come.
Thank you, Emerald Eskimos.
You think these guys did basically in order to have 1 million subscribers you need 3,000 videos out there on average.
Yep.
So, go from there. Don't worry about it. I'm extremely happy where I've gotten in a year. I know I could do better, but I don't give a crap about anything. I'm just really trying to concentrate on putting out better content.
Right.
Making every video better. Everything I get, eventually it will come. If you think you're going to do YouTube and in a year you're going to be, woo, look at me. Just stop it. Just cut it out. It takes, just like anything, it takes, like, if you're in a band, your first song sucked. Get over it. It stunk.
Mine did too.
All right?
My first song sucked. I remember when, like 3 years ago, they, my family made me join this, like, band, like this band to sing at a homeless shelter. And I'm not even gonna lie, it sucked. It was horrible.
And I remember playing out with my band once, and we were in the middle of a song, and everybody in the band completely. It was a brand new song. We all completely forgot the song, and we just stopped right in the middle and had to stare out at the crowd. And I had to go, hey, we really fucked that up. Can we redo that song maybe? And you're all like, hey, go ahead. They didn't care. But yeah, look, I watched my first videos. And I watched my video I'm going to put out tomorrow, and I still go, I got a long way to go.
My voice was so high. Like, literally, like, I sounded like Mickey Mouse.
Dude, do you know how many complaints I get about my voice? Especially when I put something on Facebook. Woo! Woo! These people think, Ricky's right. I put out what I want to put out. That's right. It's your channel. Don't try to be like anybody else. Don't go, because that's not you. You got to be you.
I want to be like myself, but like myself is, I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I like know that I'm gonna be putting out like videos like Paul and Fanatic mixed together, like the serious, but also want to do the vlog style. I don't want to be like the straight up funny guy like Fanatic or the straight up serious guy.
Dude, just be you. That's all. Because I like to give some information. I like to throw a couple jokes. I like to do a little goofy stuff. Whatever I think, might be interesting to me. Maybe somebody else likes. Whatever. Just do. Look, some people, it is what they, some people are just serious, boom, bang it out, and God bless you, you can do that. I don't know. I got to be honest, I don't know enough to just be the scientist about it all.
Yeah.
Like, good. Ask me a scientific name. I'm going to, Ricky, no one likes to hear themselves talk. No, and that's one of the biggest problems with these videos. No one likes to hear themselves talk. And if you do, you're a narcissist, right? As we all think, why isn't my voice now the voice I hear in my head? Because I like the voice I hear in my head. The voice I hear on tape, I don't know who that person is, and he sounds freaking weird. I don't like him. Yeah, that's all. I stressed out on this. I stressed out way too much about YouTube for a little while. And I realized it's really counterproductive. Like checking your subs every 2 minutes. Checking
the subs, checking the comments, checking the
likes. And then you start worrying about I'm subbed to this person or they subbed to me, and it becomes a whole thing. Like one thing I've noticed about Instagram, I'm still kind of, even though I'm almost at 1,000 followers. I don't like the word followers. It sounds like I'm some weird cult and I want you to put on Nike shoes and I'm going to wait for aliens to come.
Family.
Yeah. Because family wants money from you, so you don't know if you want it to be family either. Maybe close acquaintances, friends, because family sometimes can really be a pain in the ass.
I understand. Friends. There you go, friends.
I ain't stupid, people. You sound southern when you listen to yourself.
I feel like
that's kind of hard. I gotta be honest. I know your kid's in the room, but still, There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know what I sound like, to be honest.
You don't. No, you sound fine. You're all right. You don't have to worry about you're not too high pitched. You're not too bassy. You're not too. No, you're all right. You'll be. You don't have to worry about that. I got to worry about the gravelly. Like I said, one of the favorite comments I ever got was the girl goes, "Oh look, Bender finally got a friggin' YouTube channel," and from Futurama. I thought that was great. Ricky, I would love to see your new pet.
What pet was it? Is it?
Well, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. You get worse when you're tired? Oh, that sounds great. That sounds great. Ice is considered a rock, so water is lava, and we are lava monsters. All right.
That was, I don't know, like, was that random? I don't. Yeah,
listen, dude. In this stream, you don't know what's gonna pop up in this stream, and I'm just doing it on the second channel tonight because the first channel I had to delete the last 2 streams because of how I got bombarded, and then the stream before that is how I got into an argument with Joe. So,
Yes.
yeah, I left that one up. Yes, very random. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Vinny. So no. Oh, Ricky. So you've had like multiple ducks. So my duck had like a bunch of like food like stuck in his like neck, well, like his throat or something. Like, so I technically just like squeezed it down or helped it, but I got to see like, am I supposed to do that or not?
Like you got to help your duck eat.
Well, it was just so random because first it's like all skinny and normal, but then like the one day, like it just had like a bulging out like thing, like where like all of the food was just stuck on both the ducks in one day. So I just like helped him like push it down the stomach, but I want to know like if I'm supposed to do that or not.
Jeez, I have no clue about that. Yeah, Ricky, what do we do?
I tried Googling it.
I eat stupid people, says Patty. Oh, good Lord, you heard it too. What? There's nothing wrong with a southern accent. That is great. I love a southern accent. You know how tired I am getting yelled at by Yonkers chicks? No, I wouldn't. Yes, random dumb shit. Exactly. Not dumb. It's not all dumb.
Why did he say that?
People like to mess with me. That's all. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. T-Spistang says, avoid cracked corn, can get stuck in the craw of a duck.
Yeah, I've never given them corn yet, and probably won't. Only peas.
Corn is really not good for anybody, I don't think.
I love corn, so.
Yeah, but you can't digest it, so it doesn't really. I mean, I love corn on the cob, but you can't digest it. You're just gonna pump it back. You're pumping it out the same way you pumped it in. It's not like, and all these weird cornmeals and the dog food and all this. Just stay away from all that crap. Ricky, how you doing, brother?
We're going, Ricky.
I'm doing all right.
What you got? What the heck is that? Hold on, I gotta put you on.
Madagascar hissing cockroaches.
Oh, I've heard so much about those.
I'm sorry.
Look at that thing.
That's.
You gotta wear a glove.
Well, I'm doing it so that not absorbing the oil in that, and the hand sanitizer and that on my hand.
Gotcha. Yeah, I had to go clean out a sponge filter before, and I had to fucking go wash my hands really good. I was worried about that. Look at that thing. Holy, dude, that's what, 2 inches, 2.5 inches? It's as big as my. That's as big as my crabs.
Aren't you like afraid of them like getting out and like breeding everywhere?
No, because their enclosure is escape proof. They can't get out.
All right.
Ricky's got cats too, though.
That's true.
Now, how many you got?
I got about 8 or 9 of them.
What do you do with them?
I'm going to be breeding them for tarantulas when I start getting them.
Oh, and the tarantula eats that.
Yeah, the babies, they will.
I gotta see that.
I'm breeding mealworms this summer.
Yeah, that's something I saw Swampy had. I saw his little setup he had to breed the worms in the plastic containers.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely thinking about breeding earthworms and mealworms for my my geckos and my fish and stuff.
Yeah, so mealworms are super easy to breed. Basically, you put them in like what's it called, oatmeal oats, and then you like put like what's it called? You put carrots in there for water and food, and then they breed on their own. They become like little bugs.
How do you make it hiss?
I'm not sure. They haven't hissed since I had them, gotten them yesterday from Post Seaweed.
You got to send the guy, hey, they're not hissing. Look at that thing, though. This is huge. Imagine he had like hundreds of those. Like, you ever see the hoarder shows where they open up the cabinets and a million cockroaches come out? But imagine they were all that big. Holy Jesus!
I'll be right back.
It's actually a pretty color towards the end over here on the tail too. It's not as ugly as the average roach. And those are from what? Madagascar?
Yeah, Madagascar hissing cockroaches. Okay, there we go. I'm trying not to let them fall.
Yeah. And what do you got to do to get them to breed?
I'm not sure. I'm still working on their enclosure. I got to add some more wood and hiding spots and that for them.
And what do they even live in? Like, I know the worms, you just cover the dirt with the cardboard and you're good to go. What do those guys do?
They're in, what is it? Coconut fiber.
Mm-hmm. I like that stuff. I use that. That's what I have a huge bed of that for my moon crabs because they need to burrow. Do they burrow? Do they go underneath?
I think some of them was going under. I'm not sure. Just some of them was up on the piece of wood that's leaning up in the corner. Some of them was behind on the wood.
Those things just look scary.
Why?
They're creepy looking. They're freaking huge.
It's not like it's a scorpion though. It's a huge dude. If you lived a couple million years ago, do you know how big that thing would be? That thing would be the size of a Volkswagen Beetle.
You see that face coating?
Look at it.
That kind of looks like a bullhead's face.
Oh my God! Look at it. That thing should be fighting Godzilla.
Right? King Kong versus...
Yeah, Ricky, did you see King Kong versus Godzilla?
No, not yet.
Neither have I. I've heard things about it. I've heard people like it. I've heard people don't like it.
I would say it's in the midst of good and bad. It's
You saw
boring. It's boring half the time and then fun on the other half. But I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen any movies in a year because our theater is still closed down.
Oh yeah, everything's online now. King Kong versus Godzilla was good. See, a lot of people are saying that. I know the auction scenes were probably pretty good though, and all that. I just wish they could come up with something original. It's like
I'm gonna put him back in the enclosure.
You got it,
Benny.
You got it. There we go.
I'm thinking about getting something like some sort of like land creatures. So like terrarium, I would say.
Dude,
that's what you say.
I gotta be honest. I love my leopard gecko.
Yeah.
My leopard gecko is so cool. He's so badass. And also, the moon crabs. The moon crabs are really cool. You need a deep 6-inch bed. They're like 2-3 inches. They're Halloween crabs too. They burrow. They climb up on branches and stuff. They're not water crabs. They're completely land crabs. You just have to have salt water and fresh water for them. Other than that, they are really, really cool. The way they burrow and dig tunnels and stuff I think you like that. Indoor fishing. What's up, my friend?
Okay,
Hello?
I'm back, Vinny.
Marcos,
Yes, sir.
how's it going?
So when did you get those, Ricky? This week?
I got them yesterday.
Nice. And you just what? You just ordered them? Yeah, you just order everything now. You can order mail.
I didn't order these. They're from another YouTuber Post Seaweed.
Oh yeah.
They come from her.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, I think I actually remembered saying something about it in one of the chats once.
Yeah, she
What were you
changed her
talking-
name to Post Disabled
Yes,
Keeper Fish or something like that.
exactly. Exactly. First break, so you're working? Oof.
Yeah, I've been waiting on since last year to get them.
Yeah, but we've all been waiting for last year for something. This last year has been just ridiculous. Just I don't even know what world we're living in anymore. Some things you can get delivered, boom, they're there in 2 hours. Some things you gotta wait months for.
Did you hear what happened to me earlier this month?
Now you got attacked by your dog, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I got well, the dog ran out and hit the front end of the scooter and caused me to wreck. He ran out, was trying to bite me, but he didn't get me. He got the front end of the scooter.
Good thing, dude. You got the same luck I got. You just going down the street minding your own business.
There's one of the sore that it road rash that it did.
It didn't bite you though, right?
No.
Jesus, that was a while ago too.
Yeah, and then I got I got sores on my foot still from the wreck that hasn't healed up yet.
Nah, dude, I smashed my foot a 6 months ago and it still hurts me. The foot is the hardest thing to heal because you're constantly walking on it.
Yeah, I can't bend my big toe. You know how you could bend your big...
Yeah, no, same thing, dude.
I can't do that right now.
Same thing.
I could bend it down. My toes, you can bend down like that. I can only bend my toe like
I
that.
gotta go in and massage it and try to move it myself. The same thing. Something about when you mess up your foot.
Yeah, that's the first thing I have to do. I have to sit there and massage my toe and get it to bend and not hurt.
So you got to go through physical therapy for that. No, I know, because my foot still hurts from all those months ago. I still have a slight limp. It hurts like, I don't know if I broke a little bone in it. I don't know what I did. But, unless, if you mess up a hand, you can not use that hand for a little while. You got another one. But when you want to walk, you need both feet. It's really hard to walk with one foot.
Yeah, especially if you're on it so long it starts hurting.
Oh, yeah. At work, at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, I got to get off this foot. It's starting to throb. And what are you doing? What kind of shirt? You got a hunting shirt on there, young man?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you're starting to go country, son.
Yeah, it looks like a weird shirt.
You look like you're starting to go country.
Is that a deer on your shirt?
That's a bad thing.
Is that a deer on your shirt?
Is this
a deer?
Yeah, deer's antlers.
Yeah, a deer skull.
Yeah, all I seen was the antlers. I didn't know if it was a deer or elk or something.
Oh, yeah. Well,
it's some big animal we can put a bullet in. That's what I'm saying. I put a bullet in it. I throw it on the trunk of my car, and I'm done. Right?
hell yeah.
I got meat for the next 6 months. I don't care. I would do that. No, you're starting to look like you need to start listening to country rap now. The way you're dressing. Yeah, you got to get some Upchurch, some friggin' Moccasin Creek, the Lax.
Some of that's good.
Some of it's good. Some of it, they talk a little too much about their trucks, and it gets on my nerves. Don't make a fucking song about how big the tires are on your truck. I've had enough of that. All right? I get it. You got big tires. I get it.
Yeah, if I'm going to listen to country, I'm going to listen to countries from the 80s and 90s.
Like what? Who do you like?
Dolly Parton, Reboot.
Oh, you like the country. What about what about?
And all of them.
Who were the two guys? The two guys, they did that song Where I Come From, and the one guy just died in a helicopter accident a while back. What was that?
The only person I know that died in a helicopter was Kobe.
Before him, the guy from it's not Brooks and Dunn maybe or somebody, I don't know. It's a very popular song, country song.
Not sure.
Like that. And then you hear about David Allan Coe. Every country rap song's got to mention David Allan Coe for some reason. Montgomery Gentry, boom. I hate stupid people. You win a prize. I don't know what it is because I ain't got shit, but you win a prize.
Yeah,
Montgomery Gentry.
Yeah, they're good.
The guy, there was a helicopter accident in Jersey, and one of them passed away.
Yeah, I'm not sure who it is. I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Montgomery or Gentry. I think it was Gentry, but it might have been Montgomery. I don't know. But yeah, I hate stupid people. Which one of them was in there? It was a helicopter crash in New Jersey, I believe.
Yeah, I listened to Alabama.
Oh, everybody. Yeah, Alabama. Skinner, man.
Yeah, I listen to Eagles sometimes.
The Eagles? I don't know. I don't know. I got problems with Don Henley. Me and him got a personal beef going on.
Yeah, I listened to them a couple of times. Well, I'm just now getting into my mom's favorite band, Journey.
Journey?
Yeah.
My buddy was in a Journey cover band way back in the day in the city.
Where my mom listens to them and my stepdad listens to Beatles. I'm getting in both of those.
Oh, so it was Troy Gentry that passed away. Yeah, that stinks. I like those dudes. I'm never going in a helicopter, by the way.
No, I haven't
not
heard
going to do it. I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it. Because I haven't heard anything. Didn't hear about him dying or anything.
Yeah, it's something. I think some kind of big thing happened. Like the day he died, something else happened. So everybody was paying attention to that. Look, remember, the news in our country, it sucks ass, right? It's all make believe and lies. You're never gonna get any real news anymore. So, Ricky, what else is going on? How's the 55 gallon?
The 55 is tore down right now.
What do you mean by tore down?
I took everything out of it and took the water out, and I'm gonna reseal it.
Oh, did it leak?
Yeah, it started leaking on the left side of the tank underneath.
Now, you got to remove all the old silicone, right?
Yeah, I know. I done it before.
Okay, good.
10 gallons.
Don't try to go over it.
I'm not.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Because I did that. I learned from the first time I did 5 gallon. I went over the old stuff. The bottom of it.
I tried to do the same thing. Way back in the day, I tried to do it with a 10 gallon. The next thing I know, just leaking everywhere.
And that's what it did with the 5 gallon. The bottom just fell out of it.
Now, if you want a little bit of, I don't know if you ever tried a little bit of the fishing line in between there to cut that seam.
Yeah, I haven't tried that yet. How you like my new logo?
I like it. Looks good, brother.
Yeah, I'm still going to use the one that you did for me on the.
No worries.
On the background of the on the border and that, and I'm still going to use the sign to sit in front of.
Yeah, I got it. As a matter of fact, I got everything in a box. Everything was supposed to be picked up Friday. I got Ben's sign in a box and I got something I got to send over to Lorcan. Everything's all set up, ready to go. It's just UPS blew me off on Friday like the douchebags they are because we got a new driver. So I'll be tomorrow. Yeah, it was a while back. It was 2000. I think it was 2019 that he passed away.
2017.
Wow, 2017. Jesus.
I have to look into that because I haven't heard anything about that.
Dude, it wasn't in the news long. It wasn't. I don't know why. Because it's not. It's a country band. It's a niche band. But still, I mean, if he got shot by a cop, it would have been in the news. I'll tell you that.
Usually, I know I get emails on that if a country singer has died or something. I never got an email about him passing away.
Yeah, I remember hearing it. I remember hearing it on the news that morning. And I liked the version of that song "Where I Come From" with Colt Ford. They did a version of it with Colt Ford, and I really liked that one. Yeah, that's what turned me on to them.
I lost my bird. I can't find him anywhere.
Oh yeah, you got a bird too. How do you lose a bird?
I let him out, and then I let it fly around, and now I'm just waiting for it to show up since I cannot find it anywhere.
You never want to let a parakeet out because they're good at hiding.
I know. Probably we'll just put out some food or leave its cage open.
If you're gonna let them out, you have to let them go out. Let them out in a small room or something.
Yeah.
Not in a big room.
Oh, this is a big room down here.
I'll be honest. I'm not a bird guy. I like birds, but I don't freaking want a bird.
Oh, I had parakeets, I had finch, I had lovebirds, parrots.
Lovebirds are cool.
I had all kinds of birds down south.
Yeah.
One of my favorite comedians was making fun of birds one day, going, "Look at how stupid birds are. All you gotta do is throw. You just gotta throw something over there in the thing, and they think it's nighttime. They go to sleep." It's like, hey, it's daytime. Oh,
That's one thing I never did. I never covered my birds up.
No. My
There's
neighbor's got a bird. Yes, I know. 2 hours. We'll go a little bit longer because Ricky joined us. But my neighbor's got parrots. I can hear him through the wall. I want to teach him to stay really like. Come on, you need to have a funny parrot. You need to teach a parrot all kinds of insults and mom jokes and stuff like that. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, some of the big birds, they do get loud.
Yeah.
I want to get an African gray one, and I'm sorry that yours passed away.
Wow, 25 years.
Yeah, I had a blue crown parrot from South America that I had for 15 years and sold. As soon as I sold it to the guy that had them, it passed away 3 days after the guy bought them from me.
Which, maybe it's just me, but how many have gotten an animal and then looked up their lifespan and be like, oh, wait, I wasn't expecting this. Like, I got 3 turtles that are supposed to live to be 40. And fucking turtles are going to outlive me. You think I'm getting another 30 years on this earth to where I am? No!
Live a long time. Well, look at Sylvester Stallone's turtles from the Rocky movies. He still has them, and they're like 40
Dude, I love that. That is one of the best references, Ricky, that I've heard. I love those. And he put those. That movie was a genius movie. Is that your brother that sings? Is that the singer? Or
That is
another
not
one?
the singer. That is his friend.
What don't hide your face. It makes me think you're wanted by the law or something.
Vinny, a 50-year-old.
Maybe he's got dead hookers in the trunk.
He told me, he was like, why? I love. Okay, my brother's friend just came down, and you know how immature they are. They literally just went into Walgreens and bought condoms, but for what? They're freaking 13. There's no reason.
Oh, I heard that high pitched voice of his. He might have a reason.
Yo, I bought you a large
All right. What?
Where do you want him? You told me to get him.
Go ahead. It's all right. Let's see. Let's see what kids do these days.
It's Magnum Dong.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. It's all right. Hey, listen. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're gonna need those. I'm sure.
I am. I'm gonna need
I,
Dude, I got an extra small just for you.
How
Sick.
how old are they?
They're my age.
Okay. They actually could be 40, to be honest, the way guys act.
Let's do it.
Here, show him.
Yeah! Okay, we're gonna put some loud music.
What are you guys doing?
Pussy Savage Legend. Guys, go. Guys, go. Guys, take it, go.
So we'll just ignore that paraphernalia you just showed. Yeah.
Ignore that.
Yeah, be careful with that, by the way, because doing those, the gravity, be careful with those. Yes, be careful with those, because those can really jack you up. Moderation, my friend.
I don't know why he got that. But you know, this
Wait,
next
so
YouTube
you're telling me they just bought that at a Walgreens or a Walmart?
We got him at Walgreens at the Mall of America.
Oh, the Mall of America. Wow.
I dare Austin to get him, and Mom knows we have him.
I've done signs in that mall, young man, all right?
You what?
I've done signs in the Mall of America.
Really?
Yeah. They're asking if that was a beer bong.
Yes.
Yeah. It's pretty. Ricky, you remember when we were their age? Everything was nice and new and fun, you know?
Yeah.
See, when you're their age, everything's nice, new, and fun. When you're my age, you're just an alcoholic.
Yeah.
So they got that at the mall. Now, why would they sell that to children, though, is my question.
Put those bush lights back.
I'm wondering how they all bought it without a license or anything.
Use pop or something. Or water.
It's in Minnesota. The Mall of America is in Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota.
It's the most boring mall in the world.
I think I did the Minnesota. Don't you have a Minnesota Viking store in that stupid mall? Or you used to? Yo, you just got hit in the head with a condom. I don't know if I would stand for that. If it were me, I don't know. I'd go take that condom and go call his mom up.
Yes, I am.
Well, at least it wasn't a used one, Vinny.
What was that?
At least it wasn't a used one that he was hit with.
Yes, I do.
You would have loved that. Trust me. You would have loved that.
Do you teach for thanks?
What was that?
He asked me if I live in Minnesota.
Yeah. They have everything. Did they have a fish store at the Mall of America? How about that? See?
Yeah, my brother goes to that mall every week with his kids, and they're in North Dakota.
Really?
Is that close?
I'm not sure how far it is for them. I know it's a day's drive for them. I know.
See, when you're in North Dakota, you gotta do something. How many times are you gonna go see Mount Rushmore? Yeah.
5 times, 6 times.
Yeah, but he goes once a week, takes kids to the mall.
Didn't they have a massive riot there a while back? Didn't a whole bunch of people storm the mall like a year or two ago? I do want to see what these kids are doing now. Are they gonna fight? This is what you say. Don't fight.
With my friends, like my family and friends. Well, my brother. My brother.
Don't worry. There's nothing wrong with ball busting. It's all right.
They're just annoying at this.
There's a big aquarium in the basement at the Mall of America. Big aquarium in the basement of the Mall of America.
I have yet to see that.
Now, I'm going to give you a demerit for that. Now I need you to investigate. You have to go to the. You don't go to the mall. You kids are young. You don't go to the mall.
Oh, we still go to the mall. Just I've been there way too many times. Like, my family used to go there like 3 times a week.
I mean, you. Don't you go there and scope out the girlies? You know?
There's no girls there.
There?
It's just old people.
Just Islamic men?
Yes. Never mind.
It's all right. We don't have to go there. All right. I did enough just saying the word Islamic.
Place here in town that they call a mall with 5 stores inside of it. I don't call that a mall.
I've been in so many of these malls when they're closed and there's nobody else in there, and you go down into catacombs and all this. Malls are creepy when there's nobody there. I do work for all the malls. There's probably not a mall in America that I haven't done a sign for. Malls aren't the hangout spot anymore. What? Where do kids hang out now then?
When I was in Bradenton, where Mike lives at,
mm-hmm.
I was always at the mall when I was in high school, hanging out.
It's where everybody went. Where you going? I'm going to the mall because everybody's there.
That was where my second job was at the mall at GameStop there at the mall.
Yeah, the mall. That's where when I was 15, I met my 32-year-old married girlfriend. The mall.
Oh God! I just unmuted it.
That's a callback from before. Yeah, they're home staring at their phone. That's why my kids are so aggressive with me. Parks and stuff.
Yo, where's...
Yeah, I know why you guys go to the park. S says he sees plenty of kids at the mall. It all depends. There's a lot of middle school things.
Depends on what cities you're in and how big the malls are.
Yeah, pretty much. And what, because you're always going to have different groups of kids. You're going to have certain kids at the mall. Certain kids are going to be, it all depends. All right, we got 8 more minutes. We're going 8 more minutes, 2 hours and 30 minutes, and we're done. But we got 8 more minutes.
Yeah, I always hung out with the pothead at the mall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You go to the roof and smoke on the roof, son. And then because they had Sbarros and you go in and get a slice of pizza.
Get hungry, you just go to the food court and then go back where you was.
It's the Sea Life Aquarium. Kind of spendy, but worth the trip once. They have an underwater tunnel in like 10 different areas. You see that? You don't even know what's in your own mall.
Apparently I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I see plenty of kids at the mall, middle school thing. Well, in the mall, it depends on who and when you're gonna go. Because if there's just people there, I'm not just gonna go there to just check out some girls. I mean, I'm not.
Always at the mall. When it was in the school, I always went and hung out at the mall.
Look, dude, Colin, you got to remember, we did not have cell phones. We did not have internet. We had VCRs. We had MTV. MTV was still playing music. All right, these are days you don't understand. There was nothing else for us to do. Nothing. We couldn't even at the mall. Dude, listen to this. We actually had to talk to our friends back in the day. Yeah. We couldn't stand next to them and text them. We had to actually talk to our friends. Or if I wanted to know if my friend was home, I would have to walk my ass to his house, knock on the door, and go, "Is stupid Timmy home?"
Yeah, that's what we had to do. We wanted to find someone was home. We had to walk down the street to their house.
First thing you do is get up in the morning, jump on your bike.
Yeah.
First thing, jump on your bike, head to your best friend's house. If he wasn't home, you'd head to your second best friend's house. If he wasn't home,
trip around.
If he wasn't home, you'd head to that kid's house that you didn't really like, but no one else was home, and then you and him would go look for the other two.
Yeah, most of the time you find them at the last friend's house that you didn't go to first, and then the last house you go to, they'll all be there.
Yeah, or you'd find them doing something weird, like, hey, we're going to set up this jump outside. We're going to try to jump over this friggin' car with our BMX bikes. Or, hey, we're gonna light a fire. They're always doing something weird.
Yeah, we always got on skateboards and let the other guys pull us around on riding the bike, pull us around on the skateboards.
The skitching? You ever grab on the back of the bumper of the car and hold on to your skateboard and try to hold on to the car while they're pulling you while you're on your skateboard?
Did that a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. It usually doesn't end well.
Play stickers with trains on the bike.
Now you're talking, brother. We did the craziest shit when we were kids. Kids nowadays would look at us and they would actually probably be afraid of us if they saw the shit we did when we were kids. We used to play army with fucking BB guns. Try to shoot at each other.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my BB gun.
Your BB gun?
Yeah, we threw rocks at each other and everything.
Rocks. Yeah, dirt bombs. Remember the dirt bomb with the rock inside, or the snowball with the rock inside? Oh, what about acorn fights? You remember acorn fights?
Yeah.
Man, you would get arrested for assault now if you threw an acorn at somebody. I remember one time I threw an acorn and hit this kid right on his nose between his eyes and stuff. And for some reason, I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, we always took, and each person got on the opposite side of the road with long sticks and going towards each other and see who could jump out of the way first without getting hit.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, dude, I miss those old days now. I miss how crazy we were as kids. I feel bad for kids now. Dude, if you go back and just Google pictures of playgrounds in the 70s compared to playgrounds now, or go back to the 50s and watch what these kids used to play on.
Yeah.
It would just be dirt floor, no railings. None of that mulch stuff to comfort the crash. Yeah, how many times did you go down the slide? You go down the slide and you would get that big burn mark on the back of your stupid leg because the slide was so hot.
Are different from the ones now.
Oh, the playgrounds now are basically wrapped in bubble wrap. They took out all the things that could hurt somebody. They took out the bottom of the slide. I remember going down the bottom of the slide and bouncing off rocks. Yeah, let's go again. Woo!
Jumping off the swings and all that.
Or you try to go too far in the swing and you almost wrap yourself all the way around and you end up just falling flat on your back.
That's fun to do.
Dude, that's all we did when we were kids. There was no looking at our phone. There was no YouTube. There was we had nothing to do.
Every older person about technology. I'm so annoyed by that. Everybody says that kids are always on their thing. That's not how it is. No, that's not. You guys are okay. No
compared to us.
Yeah, they're on the phone.
Dude, I remember sitting there playing that football game, going. Where was the little blocks where you had to throw the ball? The first football game they had, it was this little handheld thing. Come on, dude. We had. What is that? Your parents know you got that?
Oh yeah. So this is not a real gun.
I know it's not a real gun.
It's just an airsoft gun. We got like 4 of them this week, and we've been just shooting each other with them.
Come on, son. We got that orange thing up in there. That's not how we do it in the hood, yo. In the hood, we take that orange thing out, yo. Let them know we mean business. Airsoft you, yo.
Yeah, my friend would always paint whatever color it wasn't black. He would always paint it black to make it look real.
Hey, that's smart to do in the hood. No offense, but that's literally what you have to do to not get. I'm just saying. Big protection.
We had that. We had the Latin Kings when I was young. I had to deal with the Latin Kings. I remember one time at the mall. All right, it started out in school. This girl cut in front of me in line to get my stupid school lunch I didn't even want. I said, no, get behind me. She goes, do you know who my brother is? I go, no, I don't care who your brother is. and I'm just some stupid punk rock kid. Now I'm at work later on at the mall in Stanford, and see, I brought malls together and all this, and there's about 40 people outside of the store I work for. We're kind of Latin King type people, but not really. We're like junior Latin Kings. Like if you wanted to be a Latin King, you have to go through the junior program. That's who these people are. And I had to go out and I had to fight this dude in the mall in front of all his friends. And the only thing I remember saying is, do not jump in. This dude's bigger than me. You came to my job. Don't jump in. And we proceeded to, like, I think that was a draw. I think he would say that was a draw, too. Because he got me good. He got me good a couple times, but I was giving him dirty shots. I was punching him in the throat and all kinds of stuff like that. But, yeah, the Latin... Well, dude, my father told me if somebody's bigger than you, pick up a 2x4 and crack him in the head with it. Right? Leaving it up. What are you going to do?
Yeah, that's what our parents told me and my brothers. But I've never been in a fight because I was popular in school, so I had people fight my battles for me.
Yeah, that in fact, Ricky, people knew deep down they didn't want to fight you because you probably got that crazy gene in you. That once you start fighting, you might not stop.
Oh, that is me. That is me.
Crazy Irish.
Yes, 100%. I didn't want to take it there, but yeah. Yeah, the Irish, like in that John Wayne movie. Let's fight, stop, drink a beer together, and let's fight some more.
Yeah, so if anyone ever picked a fight with me, people always stepped in and took over for me. I never had to do any fighting. No.
All right, well, yes, 2 hours. I know, 2 hours. I get it. One last story. I remember one time I was in a bar, and I got into an argument with this guy who was, he's probably one of the biggest human beings I've ever seen personally in my life. And I decided I'm going to go outside in the parking lot with this guy, and we're going to yell and do all these guy things. Well, this guy said, no, I'm not having any of that. And he picked me up and raised me up pretty much over his head. And Ricky, do you remember those old station wagons we had with the wood on the side?
Yeah,
and the hood had that really sharp line right down the middle of the hood. I think it was an Oldsmobile or whatever. Remember that? Had that real sharp line. He picked me up and slammed me on the hood of, we don't even know whose fucking car it ever was. And it dented, he slammed me so hard it actually dented this poor guy's hood right on that line. And I'm laying on my back. Like, I can't breathe because the air stacked out of me. And I just looked at this dude and I go, you know what, dude? I've had enough. I see your point. You win. Just don't slam me on the hood. Because I'm walking out there like I'm Joe Badass. I had a couple drinks. I'll figure something out. No. He snatched me up, picked me up, slammed me on the hood of a car, and ended everything. Any thought I had in my head was gone. And my friends had to come grab me. And they go, he left. And my friends come out and grab me. These were real friends, not like the other guys that ditched me. And they're like, we got to get out of here. And I'm like, why? And they're like, dude, your back imprint is in this guy's hood. We have to go. It dented though. And I feel really bad for whoever's car that was. Yes, I concede. I give up. No more Roberto Duran. The dude didn't even have to punch me. He slammed. When I say he slammed me, the Rock would have been. The Rock would have been like, damn, dude. I wish I had that on video. I wish I had pictures of that friggin' dent in the hood. Because that was great. I mean, it's not compared to the time I almost cut my head off, but that's a whole other story.
Your head or hand?
My head. I lost half the blood in my body once because I was moving into a new shop of mine, and I was pulling a desk, and I bumped into a glass window that wasn't. It was just plate glass, and it cracked, and it dropped down on the back of my neck. like back here, I had 360 stitches before they stopped counting. I was on the table for 13 hours. I lost half the blood in my body. And I remember it hit my neck and you could feel the pop. Like, you know, when you cut into something, it goes pop, like you cut into a peach. It popped on my neck. And I felt it roll. So I smacked it off the back of my neck. That's why I have a giant scar here where it's stuck into me. And I have a giant scar here where it's stuck in me when I did this. So now I'm bleeding. I put my hand back there and I feel the cut. It's 3 fingers wide. It's this wide. So I walk across the street to the bar, and the guy next door was Nick DiUlio Sausage, who knew my father. He's a medic. He was a medic in Vietnam. So I went, and I'm just leaning up against the wall, holding my neck like this. Paramedics show up. Cop shows up. Cop is like, "What are you doing in that building?" I look at the cop. I go, "Dude, if I'm not dead, you can come ask me that question afterward. Otherwise, I'm a key. Get away from me." So the paramedic shows up, and the paramedic says, "I can see your spine." Like, now I was 190 pounds back then. I was working out every day. He goes, "I can see your spine." I look at him and I go, "Dude, that's not something you want to fucking tell somebody." So I'm bleeding. I get in the ambulance. I go to, no, I lost half the blood and I didn't die. I almost did though. Because they started, as they were doing it, they started giving me, I refused the blood transfusion because it was back when AIDS was really big. In like 88, it was, what was it, 1980, 88, I think. No, 89. 89. It's in, I still didn't want a transfusion, so they just gave me placebo. I didn't say I lost 5 liters. I said I lost half the blood in pretty much half the blood in my body. When I got to the hospital, my shoes were clotted with blood. Everything was, and I get to the hospital, I'm on a stretcher, I'm covered in blood. I saw it going like this until I grabbed it. And they gave me plasma. So I get to the hospital, I'm on this stretcher, I'm trying not to pass out. Because I know in my head, if I pass out, I'm going to die. I lost so much blood, if I go out, I'm going to die. So I get there, and my mother had a police scanner at the time. So my mother heard on the police scanner the street, and then somebody cut their neck. So she thinks in her head, well, that's my fucking dumbass son. She goes to the hospital with my sister. My sister's 10 years younger than me. They're standing over there as I come out of the hospital, and they're crying, and they see me covered in blood. And what do? I stick up my hand, and I give a thumbs up going, "Don't worry, Mom, it's going to be all right." But I know 100% that if I lost consciousness before I got into the emergency room, that I would have died. I knew that 100%. The blood they show in a horror movie isn't nothing compared to what real life is. Nothing. And the worst part was, as it was rolling, it's rolling towards my jugular vein, my big artery over here. It actually started rolling this way. It rolled like this onto this side of my neck. That's why the cut's deeper here. So I knew if I didn't smack it off that it was going to cut this, and that probably would have been a really big problem. The police scanner was a tracker for me. And then I spent the next 3 months in bed just building my blood back up. Every time I'd sneeze, I'd get lightheaded. Every time I'd cough or stand up or anything, I would get completely lightheaded because I didn't have enough blood in me. But look, here I am. Woo! I've had guns pointed to my head, and I've been robbed at knife point, and I've almost fallen off a cliff, and I could.
Out the house.
Yeah, Vinny, you need to write a movie about your life.
Honestly, though,
that'd be all good to see.
Jeez.
I went to a psychiatrist once, or whatever, And I'm sitting down with the guy, and I'm trying to talk to him about things that have happened to me in my life. And instead of going, oh, I'm here to help you, and let's work through this, and this, he looks at me and goes, you know what, dude? We should write a book about this.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Where do you want to start with? The molestation as a child, or the falling off a cliff, cutting your head off, guns to your face? What do you want to talk
Why do a
about?
book? Just go straight to the movie or a TV show.
No, you got to write the book first, like Stephen King, and then they make the movie adapted on it. That's how you cash out. They should have just made a weekly series. It would have just... No. Plus,
Do a TV show so each week you pick a title and that'll be that week you focus on. Then the next week something different.
dude, I don't even want to start, since now all the stories are starting to come back in my head of all the crazy stuff that's happened in my life. And it's a little scary. It's like I'm surprised I'm still here after the shit I went through. Like, I remember I managed the pizza parlor at night. So I'm at the pizza parlor at night, and the phone rings. So it's my buddy Rob. I'm on the phone with my buddy Rob. What's up, Rob? How you doing, man? There's no cell phones, but I was on the phone. And I'm looking down. All of a sudden, I see somebody throw a bag on the counter. And I'm still on the phone talking to my buddy Rob. I pick up the bag. Get this fucking thing out of here. I'm not even looking at the person. So then I look back up, and there's a freaking revolver pointed right. We're trying to do it right. Pointed. I can't even do it because I have no depth perception. There you go. There's a revolver pointed right at my head, and he's shaking like this. I'm like, Rob, I gotta call you back. I'm getting robbed. I hang up the phone. And now I gotta go in the back with this guy. He made me get on the ground with the gun to the back of my goddamn head for $40. Is all he got out of the place because everything went into a safe anyway. And he's got that was probably that, and bleeding to death with the neck thing was the two scariest things I've ever gone through. Because I really thought that son of a bitch was going to shoot me in the back of my head and just leave me there in that pizza parlor. Which that was worse than the time I got robbed by three guys. They held the pizza knife to my neck while they punched me in the face, yelling, "Fall down, white boy! Go down, white boy!" That's what they said. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about it. That's what they said. And I'm like, as they're punching me, I'm like, I can't fall down. You have a knife to my throat. They broke my nose. I had to push my nose. Second time I pushed my nose on the other side of my face to fix it myself, like in the movies.
That would hurt.
Oh my dude, I got sucker. She's not in here, right? This is the ending story. It has to be. I got sucker punched. All right, I'm home. I'm married. 2 kids are upstairs sleeping. I have to go to work. It's a Sunday. I'm going to do a truck. This is years ago. Ex-wife comes out. Wife at the time. She's like, I have to go somewhere today. I'm like, you can't. I got to go to work. You got to stay here with the kids. Now, she was going to hook up with her boyfriend that I didn't know about at the time. So she got so mad at me, she sucker punched me in the nose. And it knocked my nose all the way to the other side of my face, like over friggin' here. And I went and looked at it in the mirror, and I'm like, oh my God, this is really, really bad. If I call the cops, child service is gonna show up, and she's gonna lie and say I did something to her, and they're gonna take my kids from me. So I'm gonna bite the bullet here. I'm gonna walk over to my kitchen sink, and everybody remembers. I don't know what movie it was, but everybody remembers the movie where the guy pushed his nose back onto the other side of his face. Yep. I did that. I did that in real life. And I heard it. And it
I know the movie. I just can't think of the name of it.
Exactly, Ricky. We all know that movie. I did that in real life because I remembered that stupid movie. And to be honest with you, I kind of breathe a little better now because I mean my nose has been broken 7-8 times, so it's not like she wasn't the first one that broke it.
Doesn't it hurt?
Dude, the first time you break your nose, wow. The 7th time, it's not. It hurts, but it's not. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But pushing it back to the others, and then you gotta go look in the mirror and push it more to kind of like if you were to touch this part of my nose right here, it goes this way, that way, this way, that way. You can tell it's all crushed. Everything is crushed in here.
My nose. The doctor broke my nose to be able to fix it right.
I had the doctors broke my nose twice to fix it right out of the 7, 8 times. And each time they did it, I couldn't breathe right. The last time that it got broken, that I did it myself, I mean, I still can't breathe perfectly, but I can breathe better than I did when the doctors did it.
Yeah, well, with my nose, the centerpiece right here, I wasn't born with the centerpiece there. So they had to go in and do plastic surgery right there and had to break my nose to be able to get that piece lined up perfect when they did the
And then they put that packing up in there, and then dude, that hurts. Even if the doctor does it, and then you sneeze. Remember sneezing when you had that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I had it done when I was, I think, 10 or 11 years old. They went in and fixed my nose right.
Dude, that breaking your nose, it freaking hurts. It depends on how they do it. The first time I broke it was I crashed a van into a building, and that was the first time I broke it. That's a whole other story. I'll tell you guys next time how I crashed a van into a podiatrist's office.
You didn't do it?
I did it. All right, listen, we're going to wrap this up. I've gone 46 minutes longer than I said I was going to, but I didn't talk about politics, and we didn't get anything crazy, so I think it went well.
Yeah,
Ricky.
You didn't talk about none of that because Mike left early.
Oh, no, we had an agreement on that one. We had an agreement. Oh, God. Yeah, that's why I had to delete the last two because everything goes in the wrong areas. I did get a bunch of trolls, but whatever. Freak the trolls. Yeah, it was a tracker for me.
Yeah, I missed the last one. I got the one before. I missed the last one.
No, last week I didn't do one last week because I had to go help. Oh, the one before that. Oh,
yeah, I didn't catch that one, but the week before that one I caught it. But I know you didn't go last week because I looked for you last week and you wasn't on.
Dude, last week was crazy. Like I said, I had two over 6 foot guys with me in the middle trying to break them up, trying to fight, and neither one of them knew how to fight, so I didn't really know how to deal with it at that point. I told the dude, I said, your ex-wife would have fucking kicked both your asses the way you guys were acting. So I'm afraid of her. I'm not afraid of them. Hey, congratulations on the cockroaches, though. Those are cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Where they are.
Yeah, they're saving me from having to buy a lot of insects for the tarantulas when I start getting them.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out ways that I can save some money in this hobby. If I can grow my own food, if I can grow some worms, some mealworms, if I can get these snails to reproduce for the puppers, it's just a big problem off my back. I also want to do the little brine shrimp hatchery next.
Yeah, I have a PayPal account now for donations for the rescue center.
Nice. Send it. Somebody put the link?
Yeah, it's under my page underneath about page.
Let's see. All right, it says, is 5 liters total on average, and losing more than 40% will kill you. Then I lost about 40%, man. I lost a lot of blood.
Yeah, I know with the accident I was in, I lost, like 20-30% because it just kept wanting to.
Yeah, it just keeps, some spots, it just keeps pumping, dude. You can't stop it.
Yeah, this one here on my elbow took 5 days for it to quit bleeding. And they're like, "You want to go to the hospital?" I'm like, hell no, I'm not going to no hospital.
Dude, if you had that on video, If you were able to, you would have 1 million hits on that video right now.
Oh yeah.
I got attacked by a dog. There'd be 1 million hits. It's like all the good stuff. Like if I had myself get my neck cut, oh my God, I'd have 1 million followers right now. It'd be great. People love that stuff.
Yeah, everyone tried their best to get me to the hospital, go get stitches for these cuts. I'm like, I don't need no stitches.
I don't want to go to the hospital.
Yeah, they're not going to do nothing but clean it and send me home.
Dude, I spent 13 hours on the table that day. They put so many stitches in me, it was ridiculous. It went all the way to my spine. And then,
It hurt?
No, believe it or not, when it happened, it didn't hurt.
Really?
I went into shock.
Everyone says that. So
yeah, most of the time with something like that, you can't feel it anyway till afterwards.
You just go into shock and you don't even, like the first time I broke my nose, I didn't feel it till later on.
Yeah,
you don't feel it in the moment.
Yeah, because my dad worked at a furniture company building furniture and that, and he cut his middle finger. He all the way down. It was hanging on with the piece of skin. He walked to his boss' office holding his middle finger in his hand like that. He's like, "Look here, boss. I need to go to the emergency room." Sitting there, his finger that's hanging on with the piece of skin.
You don't really feel that till later on.
It was like a week after they put it back and all that. He felt the pain.
Yeah, my friend, we were up on the scaffolding. A guy I used to work with. I talked about it before. Jim Huddleston. We were up on a scaffolding at the Marriott Hotel, and he had his wedding ring, and his wedding ring got caught on the scaffolding, and it pulled all the flesh off his finger. Yes, exactly. And it didn't hurt him at the time, but the next day, whoo! Yeah, something about that shock, you don't feel it. My biggest problem was when I felt it hit the skin and then go pop, I knew I was in trouble. I knew I was in real trouble. I didn't think I was going to live past that day.
Yeah, that's like my accident with my sores. I didn't feel it until 2 days after.
The nerves almost go numb for a little while. It's when the nerves start firing back up, you feel that pain.
Yeah, I'm just now getting the feeling back in my foot, and I'm starting to feel the pain in my foot from where the sores are.
The foot is the worst. It's the worst. Be careful. Take care of your foot more than anything, because those are the hardest to heal. Because you're always walking on it, you're always moving it. There's no way around that. It's like if you got a wound on your hand, you can kind of bandage it up and not use that hand. But you can't walk on one foot. You're always stepping in that pressure. Like, I dropped something on my foot, and it really still hurts, but only once in a while. And in certain ways, I step on it, make it worse. And it's just, I don't know.
It especially hurts when I try to put shoes on, sitting there trying to put shoes on. And
in socks, and then friggin' tight socks where you got to kind of pull the sock open to get it over your foot. Oh, yeah. I'm going through foot pain myself. I gotta limp around.
Yeah, that's what I'm having to do. I'm having to limp around if I go uptown or something. I got a cane that my stepfather's dad made me before he passed away that I'm using to walk around the stores with.
Dude, I got a boot from a friend. I got orthopedic shoes. I got all kinds, and everything that I put on puts pressure right in the wrong place. It hurts.
Yeah.
I took a sneaker, I cut the tongue out, and I opened it up, and that's what I wear now on that foot. Just a big open sneaker with no.
This is what I wear. That's what I'm wearing right now because my way my own foot hurts. That's what I've been wearing.
That one right there, right where the band goes, is right where my foot hurts. So when I slide one of those on.
Yeah, that's where it is. Where my sore is, that band is right on top of that band.
I've been dealing with that with months now. because it just keeps irritating it and it keeps rubbing on it. Like it sucks. Get a bunch of Neo shrimp culls and let them breed in a tank. Great live food and help with breeding fish too. Very good. I would definitely do that. And you can spell, but you just have fat fingers. All right, we're going to wrap this up because I've gone 55 minutes too long. Ricky, so good to see you, brother.
Yeah, you too, Vinny.
Yeah, man. Everybody that was here, thank you for joining. Everybody that's still here, thank you for joining. And we're going to see you next week on, whatever the hell we call this thing. All right, brother. Good luck with the 55 resealing it.
Yeah, if I can't reseal it, I'm just gonna turn it into a plant.
Yeah,
a box for plants.
Mm-hmm. Or a big terrarium.
Yeah,
we still a tarantula in that son of a gun.
Yeah, the only thing is I gotta put a lid on it because even though it's got this part on it, it don't have an actual lid over the tank itself.
Oh, they got that. What is everybody using now? They're using that corrugated, like the greenhouse plastic. You just cut the sheets out of that. That's not too expensive. I just cut up pieces of stuff at work and put it on top of my tanks because I get evaporation.
They're using the greenhouse thing, or they're using that egg crate stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, those both work good. All right, guys, we're gonna say goodnight. Ricky, thank you for being here. Everybody else, thank you for being here. And I'll see you next week. Thank you, brother. All right, guys. Good night.
Good night, Vinny.